Right. Hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 2 of our D&D game. Um, Last week, our adventurers managed to... What did you do last week? Right. No, you didn't die last week. So, yeah, actually, they can't hear you. So, um, yeah, last week our adventurers negotiated with a manticore. Um, and did other stuff. I can't remember. If you want to have a look, it is up on our YouTube channel, which I'll be putting a link to on the bottom of the page later on or tomorrow. So, same as last week, we are continuing on with the Dragon of uh, Icespire Peak. Try saying that 3 times when you're drunk. Um, Adventure that comes with the Essentials pack. This is primarily because we are a new group, and this is probably my first time properly DMing. So your patience is appreciated for any mistakes that I definitely will make. Okay, so where the adventurers are currently, they're in Normangard, where they encountered 2 dwarves who are archaeologists, and they have currently refused to leave the um, yeah the architect the dig site. That's what we get with it's a dig site. I tongue twisted today. So so that's where we're going to continue. They've all gone to level 2 and have taken a long rest. So yeah, we will continue off within the dig site. Okay, so hopefully you can hear everybody. Oh, well.
I'm not in my grid.
Oh, I just noticed that.
Oh my god, Shane's huge!
That's not nice.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to be that big compared to everybody else, because if those oozes come after me, I ain't going to be happy.
Well, you'll have a 10-foot reach at that point.
With that size, yeah, definitely.
Okay, there we go. So, as I said last week, you had a long rest. You were going to continue on into the next area. So, you've sat down and you've had some food. But while you're resting, throughout the night, people on watch would have heard a gloop sound coming from one of the next chambers. So, something, just gloop, bloop, as they go past. And so, it is the next morning. I should also say as well that we are currently without Thestok. So, what we'll do is the players will take essentially work as a committee to decide what he wants to do, and I will roll his dice on his behalf. Because as a DM, I'm currently using D&D Beyond, hashtag not sponsored, and you have access to all that functionality.
We don't need cannon fodder much, do we?
Not for long, at least. Aren't my cameras frozen? See if I can reset that.
Your camera's working fine.
Froze on my screen.
Oh.
And as we are only a bunch of streamers, we are still encountering technical difficulties.
Yeah. All streamers and all getting drunk.
Yeah.
Wicked, that seems to be working fine. I do have to redo my thingy though.
Oh, your background.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doink.
So, what do you want to do? How do you want to proceed?
Right, well, I believe we did go a little bit further than that corridor, did we not?
You did, but you retreated back to the main area where the 2 dwarves are camping.
Yeah. Is Trev here?
Voodoo or Terry? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's here.
Terry, sorry. Or Trev.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
here.
you can call him Trev.
After a few
I shall
drinks, you
stick
can
with
call me
Terry
anything.
for now.
Just call it.
Cool. So, Terry, are you up to date with everything that's going on at the moment?
Not a clue.
Okay. So yeah, we're at a dwarven archaeological dig, and we've been asked by these two dwarvies to get rid of some oozes that are further into the caves.
Well, suspected.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
We have no confirmation yet, but we're suspecting that's what the description they gave us fits.
So, what do you want to do? Are you going to head in, or are you going to just
Well,
leave?
I think our resident Mountain and Metal should take point on this one.
Obviously. Yeah. I'm completely fine with taking point, so I'm just going to move my dude
And I've got
about here.
I've got the
Sword
line,
and shield out.
so I'll only be one step behind you. There he goes. Look.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, the screen keeps blocking that one out. Then.
Yeah, that's okay. You can see them both fine at the moment. Ready for
I presume as you move forward, the dwarves are watching you, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm going to take the opportunity to pickpocket one of them.
Oh,
Okay.
Finger.
I am going to do this in 2 rolls. Right?
Okay,
One is for stealth, and the other one then is for sleight of hand. Okay?
right, okay. So what do you want me to roll?
Stealth first, because you need to sneak up behind them.
Okay.
Which one are you going for
rolling.
first?
Closest one to me.
Okay. So you need to find a way to meander across, so they don't actually pay that much attention to you.
I rolled a 23.
Nice.
So you've rolled 19 with a +4 to your stealth, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you just walk past. Okay, decide you're just walking down to check the corridor to make sure nothing's there. And just meanderly, just that's a word that I just made up. Kick a stone. And as you do so, at that moment, Proximo starts proceeding, and both the dwarves' attention are on him. So, second roll, roll sleight of hand.
And rolling. 19.
Jesus Christ.
oh, same again. 23.
Yeah. How convenient is that?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I reckon
Very
it's
proficient pickpocket.
we actually have a reusable
Damn
road.
it. Yeah, okay. So, they're archaeologists, dude. They've got nothing really on them. Yeah, they basically got, what they just have is there's nothing of interest to you.
I'll just toss it on the floor then.
Do you want to try and put it back?
Nah.
Oh.
Yeah, what do archaeologists normally have? They normally have a little hammer, a little brush.
Trowel or some
yeah.
sort, yeah.
There's nothing that'll be of any use to you.
Okay, I'll just drop it on
Not much money
not
in
drop it
trowel.
on the floor, but put it on the
Which
floor.
is then Dazzlin turns around with a start, going, "Oh, what are you doing?"
You dropped this on the floor. I was just picking it
Oh.
up for you.
Oh, okay. Roll for deception.
Yeah.
Deception. Where are you?
He gets another 23. I'm calling bullshit.
Deception. There we go. Rolling. 12 plus 7, 19.
Nice.
crying out loud. Well, thank you very much. That's really helpful of you. Thank you. Okay, moving on from dodgy ass rogue.
Well, it's got a name like Voodoo, so there's got to be some magic in there somewhere. Yeah, hey, walk, it's rigged.
Okay, so are you going to follow up with Proxima? Okay.
Yes.
What's Thestock going to be doing? He's just going to. What's your marching order essentially?
Well, I reckon it should be Proximo, then either me or Thoven, because Thoven can spot traps. The dwarves haven't been in any further than we have they? So there might still be some traps in there.
They did get a little bit further.
good
They got
point.
into the next chamber, but then was chased out.
Okay.
So yeah, if Proximo's first, then me and Thoven maybe use I've forgotten the character's name now. Thessalk,
Thestock.
to follow up the
Stuck.
Okay. Do you want to move yourselves into position then?
after you.
Right,
Proximo.
who's who actually? Who's in front?
I'm in front at the moment. I'm the dude with the shield.
I'm the one with the blonde hair. Look,
I'll move behind you then.
yeah. As soon as Proximo moves forward, I'll move because
Okay.
I've got the light source. In fact, I'll go side by side with him. You see anything?
Okay, so as you go in, you can see on the far side of the room an Okajani.
No, it's not an ooze, honest.
Just the one.
Ugh. I'll look
Oh,
at
we're not in
Proximo
Nomengard, are
and-
we? No, we're in the.
Freaking huge.
I'm in the wrong place. Yeah, Dwarven Excavation. We're in, not Nomengard.
Yes.
I
It's
know,
still an
I
Okajani,
know what
right?
I'm not doing. That's perfectly fine. Okay,
It's alright, we're players and we don't know.
okay. So if on the other side of the room, you can see an Okajani. It's currently hanging from the ceiling.
Okay. How high up is the ceiling?
That's a really good question. Say it's 12 foot up. So
Okay.
it's an altered room, so it's got quite a high ceiling on it. So probably a bit more than 12, but high enough that it's feels like a nice vaulted room, but not too high that you can't see the jelly. That kind of
Cool.
height, you know.
Okay.
I'll turn to Proximo. You got any more of those rations left?
Yes.
You might want to try them.
I
Do you want to try them
don't
with
think
this
I'm
guy?
going to be able to. No. I don't think my persuasion skills work on oozes, unfortunately. Do not have ears or brains.
Okay, are you? Do you want to see if there's anything else, or do you want to proceed further?
I want to make a perception check if possible. I want to see if there's just the one or if there's any more.
Okay. So roll
I'll do
for
that as well.
yeah. Let's see. That's.
Oh no.
Do you want perception or investigation?
I rolled a 1.
Oh dear.
You're actually. You'd be rolling with a disadvantage because you haven't set up a torch. So I'm going to say you're all set. You've set up a torch.
I'm carrying
Yeah.
the torch, aren't I?
Okay. So. Roll for perception, or investigation. Perception.
Perception is 15.
Excellent.
That's not
Okay,
bad.
so what you see is you can see within the range of the light given off by the torch or the lantern, and you can see faintly on the back end of the wall that there's an altar which has got dried blood on it. It kind of looks like limestone, and you can see a couple of pillars that are standing on either side of the room. Beyond that, there's not much really else you can see.
I can't see any other oozes.
Not from that perspective, no. You can hear a gloop and another gloop sound, but you're not sure where it's entirely coming from.
Oh, marvellous. You guys hear that?
Mm-hmm.
No. Hear what?
I can hear a couple of little gloopity gloppity things.
Not coming from the one we can see.
Don't think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Off you go.
Okay. Proximo, yeah, he'll take a step forward. Poke his head in this little room that's on my left.
Okay, that room is empty.
Okay.
Because you did explore that last time. It's
Yes.
only got ruins, rockfall.
Right. Okay. Come further into the room.
Okay.
Or further through the corridor, rather. Okay.
And
Festic will be moving up behind us, hopefully. Oh, second
Yep.
jelly. Shit.
with that, you see, look to your right, and there is another ochre jelly.
Oh, goddamn.
Shit. Okay. I think the best idea would probably be to try and get the attention of the one in front of us and try and pull it back into this hallway.
Bottleneck it, so to speak.
Yeah.
Works for me. Backing up.
Okay, at this
Okay.
point as well, you've got Thoven and Thestok, who you might want to update.
Okay. I've got no idea where Thestic is.
He's behind you. He's
Can't see his.
He's
Okay.
okay. Corridor,
he is there, but he's such a small character. He's kind of looks like he's actually a pillar. But he's
yeah.
here.
Okay. I will throw my spear at the ooze in front of us.
Which one? This one?
I'm not sure how to ping the map.
Just put yourself on the arrow and just hold down on the creature.
There we go. Okay.
Sorry.
I was just clicking. So yeah, I shall throw a spear at this dude here.
Okay.
Yarr. So, my spear. Okay, so does it have the same to hit as using it in melee?
Sorry.
'Cause it doesn't
Try
look
it
like
through.
it's got a ranged option. It says spear, melee weapon, and it can obviously be thrown. But I'm not sure how to. So I'd assume the thrown attack uses my dex rather than strength.
I say for that distance
Unless-
it would be strength, because you're having to you are throwing it over 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try that then. Oh, not bad. 23.
Nice.
I hate you.
Doing 7 damage.
Okay.
There you go.
Not bad.
All right. So
If oozes take damage from like spears passing through them.
well, they do now.
Cool. Okay. And if we're counting this as sort of like a combat round, after I throw my spear, I'll then use my move action and move backwards 10 feet. Is that cool?
Yep. So what?
Cool.
I'm about to, because of their attack. That's when we're going to start rounds of combat. So if all of you didn't mind,
Initiative?
roll for initiative.
Oh, God. Another one already.
I rolled a 2.
Oh,
5 for me.
Jesus.
This is going so well.
Okay. 5. What have you got, Drayson?
I got 5 in total.
Okay, Thoven?
I'm trying to look for initiative, but I can't seem to
On
find
D&D
it.
Beyond. It's
Yeah.
right in the middle, underneath proficiency bonus, next to armor class, next to your skill tree.
Oh yeah, I got it. 19, 21.
Jesus Christ. Oh, typical row.
Okay, Proxima?
4 of 19s. I got 2.
Okay, Thestuk's going to re-roll, and Drayson, if you can do the same, please. Because
Reroll.
yeah, you've both got 5, so Thestuk now has 4.
Whoa, natural 20. 23.
That's better.
Yeah, that'll never happen again.
Oh. Okay, so starting rounds of combat. Okay, so the ochre jelly, which this one I'm going to call A, has already taken 7 points of damage. Okay. So, Drayson, you're first. What do you want to do?
Right, can I make a knowledge roll to try and find anything out about these jellies? Because I have absolutely no idea. I'm straight out of a monster.
Yeah, go ahead.
What knowledge will it be?
That will be animal handling.
Animal handling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you could do history if you want.
Either one you want. Actually, no, we'll go with animal handling because I've got a +2 in that. Oh, it's not bad. 16.
Okay. Okay, so you know that it's it has resistances to things like acid, kind of immune to slashing and lightning, and it has what's called blind sight within a 60-foot radius, and yeah, and you know that it can climb 10 foot and has a 10-foot speed rating.
Okay. So me getting up to fisticuffs with it is probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
As it's going to be able to eat or burn me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to hold my attack action until it comes closer, because if I go in there, I know the other one's going to come up and get me in the back. So as soon as it comes near me, I'm going to use this torch and I'm going to crown it with it.
Okay.
So yes, I will hold my attack action, please.
Okay. So, okay, who's next? Next we have Thoven.
What to do?
Bear in mind, you're also way at the back.
Yeah, I know. I take it's that big circle thing that we're looking at,
this
yeah?
one.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on, what's the range on that?
At this point as well, it has dropped to the floor, so it's because of the spear, it did drop.
Okay.
Go get your spear, Proxima.
I'm going to use my crossbow.
Smart.
Okay.
So I can't see what the range on it is, though.
You can, if you click the fourth icon down on Roll20, that should give you the ruler thing, and then you can see that you're 50 feet away.
Yeah, I just don't know what the range on my crossbow
if you
is.
go on D&D Beyond and look at your equipment or actions, which is on the right-hand side, your weapon will be there, and it's got range next to it.
Also, you want to go into equipment to your crossbow. Oh, doesn't look like you've got a crossbow.
No,
Have
it
you got a
says,
crossbow?
yeah, it says weapons, crossbow, hands, longsword, rapier, short sword, simple weapons. I don't have a crossbow, so I won't be using a crossbow.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to throw a dart at it.
Okay. So
So I need dart's 20 foot, so I need to move 10, 15, 20.
yeah, you've got to. Yeah.
I think it'd be best to stay behind me and Drayson at the moment, and just take the whatever penalty you get for long range this round. Just because when they move into the hallway, we want them to be moving into me and Drayson.
Yeah, well, the darts have only got a 20 range
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how range works in 5th edition. Is 20 foot the range increment? So after 20 foot, you get a minus to it, and then after another 20 foot,
Yes,
you get a bigger minus to it.
I'm pretty much the same thinking as well.
Right.
Oh, given the way my rolls are going at the moment, I'm going to try. So I'm going to lob a dart in its face.
Right, give me 2 seconds. Okay, range, page 49. That's all down to spells. Spell. That doesn't help me. Combat. Ranged attacks, page 37. I know it doesn't look like it, but I have actually read this book. But
It's a big book.
I know this is the small one.
Oh,
Okay.
Then you've got DMs to play, read as well.
Okay, so you can make ranged attacks only against targets within a specified range. So some ranged attacks, such as longbow or shortbow, have 2 ranges.
Yeah, I can see the ranges on here. I'm looking at the weapons
Yeah,
chart.
your attack roll has disadvantage. So you could try it, but it's... What is that?
I think it's definitely worth doing.
What is it? You got a dart?
Yeah.
Yeah, that needs to go 45 feet, so you're going to have to roll really well with disadvantage.
The
Okay.
range on a dart is 2060.
What I'd suggest doing is probably stepping forward a bit, because you've got
yeah.
your 30... what's your walking speed? It's 30, isn't it?
Walking speed is 30,
So
yeah.
30, so you can move 15 foot forward, do your attack, 15 foot back.
Okay, I'm going to move. Do I need to roll to move
No.
or not?
It's just, that's part of your movement.
Okay. So, I stood next to Blondie.
Bear in mind that you might not be able to because you don't really have space.
I'll let him through. I'll hug the wall as he moves through.
So take 1 step forward. That means you can't go back to where you were originally. Just when.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, what do I need to roll?
So roll your dart. So you've got to hit DC box next to it.
Yeah.
Okay, but with disadvantage. So
18 plus 4.
22. Roll again.
Nice.
17 total.
Pretty sure that'll do.
Yep. Okay, so roll for damage.
What's that one? Oh, never mind. And 4.
So I think because it's outside the range, is it halved?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No idea.
6 damage it is then. Cool.
Then I'm going to step back 10 feet behind him.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, so Ochre Jelly, so it has a speed of 10 foot. And so what is that? Blip.
Blip.
So I think that's there. No, there. Sub check. Yep. So it's got a 10-foot range. And
So it still can't hit us now.
no, because it's only got a reach of 5 feet.
Yeah. So I still have my attack.
Yeah.
I actually have a dart, I believe. Let me just have it there, butchers.
I feel like we should all be down the pub.
Yeah. No darts. Right. Where's my? Yeah, I've got a dart, but it's not equipped, and neither is my dagger. So I'll make them active, and they should. Yes, there you go. Right. I'm going to use my dart, and I'm going to cob it at it.
Okay.
So
What's the range on that?
it's same, 2060. So Voodoo,
Yes.
if you go on to D&D Beyond,
Yeah.
go to equipment,
Yeah.
and scroll down. If you have a crossbow or any other weapon, to the left of it, you'll see a little box that you can tick to make it active.
Crowbar. No, I don't.
You don't have a crossbow in there at all, no?
No.
No. Oh, well, if you do, click that, and then you go back to your actions, and it's all listed for you.
Yeah, no, I don't have a crossbow.
Right, so I'm lobbing my dart. Have it. Shite. That will be a 13 to hit.
Ooh, that range.
So it's within 20
Yeah.
feet now, so I can hit.
Yeah, okay. Roll for damage.
Oh, it hits. Oh, nice.
Well, yeah, because it's.
Eight.
What's this hit?
Is this ooze wearing any armor?
Well, the damage is a massive 4 points.
Nice.
Damn it.
I don't think I've ever done that much damage with a dart in my life.
Okay, so because you've taken that, the second Jerry moves.
Pick a number, pal.
Now, they can actually squeeze down into a 1-inch box. So,
Oh.
Well, there's our first idea out the window.
Shit.
okay.
Well, live and learn.
So now it's Thestuk's go. So what do you want him to do?
He has cantrips, doesn't he?
Sorry, what was that, dude?
He has cantrips.
He does indeed.
They're like 0 level spells that he can cast as many of them as he wants. They don't get spent.
Yep.
It's got produce flame, which looks like a ranged attack. There's a cantrip.
Wait,
Or is
can
that?
how,
No,
do
it's not actually, is it?
how do I see his character sheet?
You don't.
Well, if you on your character sheet, you've got the campaign at the top. Campaign, abandon all hope.
Yeah.
If
that's
you
it.
click on that, it brings up everybody's characters, and then you just open them in other tabs.
Right, okay, let's have a look. Produce flame, one arm strike, spells.
Yeah, you can hurt it within 30 feet of you. So, what's his movement? He's got 25 focus speed.
Yeah, so you want to be using either produce flame or poison spray,
I think fire is going to be a bit more use.
possibly. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Yeah, get him to use the produce flame. I
Is he
think.
going to stay where he is, or are you going to have him move?
Move him just behind us.
Yeah, just behind Fox
Okay.
Smoke.
I'm going to have him move beyond you to make this. So what's that range? That's 20 feet, so he could come back 5. Okay. Can we go over there? So he's hugging the door. Wait, I'm sorry, wrong people around. God damn it, David
Got a
Beyond.
range of
I've rolled
30
20.
feet by the looks of it.
So, okay. Okay. Right, so I'm going to cast it.
Yep.
Well, I'm not sure
Nope.
if you can cast it and attack with it in the same turn.
No, it takes your action.
Yeah.
So what it says is you can also attack with the flame, although doing so ends the spell. When you cast the spell or as an action at a later turn, you can hurl the flame at a creature within 30 feet of you. Make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, the damage takes 1d8 fire damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Is that included in the one action that
Yeah.
casting the spell uses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. However, he rolled a 1.
Never mind.
He better not have burnt himself, the dozy bollock.
So Proximo take 2 points of fire damage.
Oh no. Okay.
So he spins those magic around, but then it starts going a little bit off kilter because he's distracted by what's going on. There's too much noise, and then flicks it around, and it just catches your back of your shoulder, and you just you take 2 points of fire damage.
I tried to pat him out. Putting out his hair.
It's odd. Oh yeah, my hair probably would have caught on fire from that. Ah.
Okay, and so Proximo, it's your go.
Okie dokie. I will hold my action, and when one of the users comes within melee range, I shall attack.
Okay. Well, that's going to be the end of this round of combat.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just do nothing then. That's fine.
Okay, so you're going to take a defensive stance?
Sure.
Yeah.
Is that a thing that happens?
Yeah, you can, as an action, if you go onto your actions tab on the thingy, it'll show you can do.
You can attack, cast a spell, dash, disengage, dodge, grapple, help hide, improvise, ready, search, shove, use an object.
And if you use
Right.
it, you get they get disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
So defensive isn't in that
No,
list of
but you
actions.
can, if you disengage and put yourself in a ready stance, because then I'll use that as when they attack you. That if you remain in that position, then I'll use that as a disadvantage.
Yeah, that's the,
Oh, it'll be
Dodge.
dodge, won't it? Until the end of until the start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage. Yada
Yeah,
yada yada.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do that then. I should be dodging.
Okay, Drayson, you'll go again.
Run of dart.
5, 10, 15. What's my movement? I've got a 40 speed. Guess who's getting it? Right. The chaoticness inside of me is flaring. So I'm going to 5, 10, 15 to there.
Right.
And I'm going to twat it.
Okay, go for it.
I'm going to use my dagger rather than the torch because it's the only light source we have at the moment. And yeah. Alright! Oh, that's good. That's 19.
Yep, that hits. Roll for damage.
And that will be 5.
5.
5 damage. And then I continue my movement, and if I move away from him, he gets an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
But I shall use my bonus action, and where is it? Yeah, I will spend one of my key points to use Step of the Wind,
Okay.
which allows me to do a disengage or a dash as an action, as a bonus action, which basically allows me to disengage as a bonus action, basically.
Okay.
So I shall disengage, which I believe moves me 5 feet, and then I shall use the rest of my manoeuvre, which will put me back.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give him the finger.
You've already used your bonus action.
Yep. That's a swivel.
Okay, Thoven, you go.
Right. Where am I?
Here.
Yeah, you're just behind Jason.
Go get it, Thoven.
Okay. I'm presuming because of the slimes where they've been moving, it's going to have all sorts of slime and crap on the floor, making it slippery, yeah?
Possibly.
Well, in that case, I'm going to run at them, using the slime as my advantage, and slide along the floor.
Bear
and as I
with
slide past,
the slime is behind them, not in front of them.
They haven't been any further forward yet.
No.
Right, okay. Well, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to run at them, but go towards the side, and as I run past, I'm going to sort of dig my sword in and slice them along the side.
Okay. So what's your movement? 30.
30, yeah.
Okay.
So that should put me just past them.
Remember, if you move out of their range, they get a free attack at you.
Yeah, and if you go off into the room by yourself, they might be able to trap you in there. I think the plan at the moment is to draw them into the hallway that we're in at the moment.
Oh yeah, good point. Going to throw another dart in then.
Yeah.
I should also say as well, as a rogue, you should have slightly higher acrobatics and whatnot, yeah? Which basically means you can Assassin's Creed parkour the shit out of stuff.
What you could do,
yeah.
if you wanted to, was to move to this square here. If I'm pinging that properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the little side room, so that when the ooze comes down to sit in front of me, you're able to hit it from the side.
And thus using
Good
your sneak
plan.
attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's going to move up here.
Alright.
And I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Which case then, Okajari, well, he's going to make a move. What was it again?
Yep.
10 foot. Okay. Bleh.
Blip,
Bloop,
blip,
bloop,
blip.
blip.
Yeah.
What is a person's range in front of me? What's... Oh, you lucky buggers, you.
Back it up. Back it up.
Nope, that's basically... What's blindside do? Also with blindside can perceive its surroundings without relying on sight within a specific radius. Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh.
Ah, shit. I hate it when the DM has that smirk. Like, ooh,
Yeah.
look what I found. The evilness is just not right. Is that him smiling or giggling? It is.
Well,
Shit.
maybe. Terry, what's your armor class?
Don't tell me.
My armor
Yeah.
class. 13.
Right. Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry, dude. My fault you went there.
You're to take 12 points of bludgeoning damage and 6
What?
acid damage.
What?
Jesus Christ.
That's me dead.
Holy shit.
You
But
on
actually,
zero.
I tell you what, give me 1 sec.
How the hell did it?
Because you're behind a wall, essentially. So roll that with disadvantage. Give me 1 sec.
Six acid damage and 10 bludgeoning. Jesus
Well,
Christ.
still hits, but now you
Oh,
take
shit.
8 bludgeoning damage and 2 acid damage.
No, that's better. But yeah, Voodoo, if you hit 0, you don't die. You have to start making death saves. You only die if you fail 3 of them, I believe.
Yep.
So I take how much damage in total?
10 in total.
Jesus Christ. Level 2, dude. Level 2. Shout them dwarves.
They
Get
probably-
your fucking asses in here.
It knows you're there, but it's within 5 feet. But I'm contemplating now whether or not that attack should have worked. Because it's around the corner.
Yeah, but you can still see it. You've got like a clear line of shot, haven't you? So, well, to be said, you know, if the line of sight, you know, the black fog, if you like, if you can see each other, then you know it can see you.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
the way
my thinking was that it was going around. Didn't know exactly where you were, but it just slapped around and caught you by just coincidence.
Well, they've got
Yeah.
a blind sense, haven't they? So
Okay.
they don't do shit. They just know shit.
Okay. Next one.
Jesus Christ.
The next jelly is going to come up behind.
Yeah, that was a lot more than I was expecting these things to be doing.
Yeah, me too. Go get it, Proxima.
Well, that's the attack was a melee attack, so it's called a pseudopod. So it's a melee weapon attack with a +4 bonus to it to hit, and it's got a reach of 5 feet. So the hit is 9, 2d6 plus 2, bludgeon damage, and a +3 1d6 of acid damage.
Wow.
The problem is,
Jesus.
I rolled 16.
Yeah.
So it was an unnatural 20. No, actually, I rolled 12 plus a 4, 16 with a +4 to the attack. So unnatural 20. And the damage roll was 12 and a 6 acid damage. And the second roll with disadvantage came out at 21.
Fair enough.
So
Okay. I think, yeah, we might want to just have Proximo in melee with them then.
I'm thinking more importantly, we like take the bloody dwarfs with us, whether we or not.
Yeah, could just knock them over the head and drag them out, I guess, yeah.
okay, so
Sod you fucking dig, mate. You want to live or not?
Thestux go. What do you want to do? What do you want him to do?
Well,
Produce more flame, I think.
yeah, I was going to say it's too risky for him to jump over and try and heal.
Yeah.
So if he can produce flame on the first one again, this time would be nice.
It would be lovely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So roaring
try.
to hit with a +5. So 11. That actually does hit.
Yeah,
Bloody hell.
Baron
So it's D8 damage, I think,
Yep.
isn't it?
Come on, big money, big money.
And that's actually an 8.
Nice.
Okay.
Is this thing still slopping?
Yep, still going.
Shite.
It's starting to look a bit weary now, but you get the sense that it's starting to loop.
It's glooping a bit
It's-
more depressingly.
Okay, Proximo.
Okie dokie, I shall take a step forward and stab it with my sword.
Roll for attack.
Come here. That is almost definitely okay.
That is definitely a hit.
Yeah. And that's not bad damage. Fuck.
Now here's the point where it splits into two, and we're really fucked.
Oh, don't even say it.
Well, I know that, but obviously Jason don't know shit.
Yeah.
Go on, crack it one.
Actually, what type of damage was that?
Slashing damage.
Here we
Right,
go.
okay.
Yeah, slashing.
Go on.
Okay,
Do it.
so it's got a reaction which is called split.
No.
When a jelly that is medium or
Shame.
large or larger is subjected
your
to lightning
fault.
or slashing damage, it splits into 2 jellies. If it has at least 10 hit points, 2 jellies if it has at least 10 hit points, which it does. Each new jelly has hit points equal to half the original jellies, rounded down. So,
Hey, well,
God damn.
at least it's reducing the hit points.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just take it out piecemeal, hopefully.
so is that its current hit points, or is it the original starting hit points?
No,
Current hit
it's
points.
Current hit points.
Current hit points.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain it would be current.
So you would half its current hit points between the two new oozes that are here.
Right, okay. Give me 2 seconds.
God damn. Oh, God's damn. This is why I hate gods and I hate the temples.
Don't mind me. I am just...
Duplicating, yes, we know.
There we go.
Yeah. It's not good.
Oh, I'm underground now. Yay.
Okay. So, new round of combat.
Yeah, he walks. Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're screwed.
Okay, Drayson, it's your go.
Right, well, I can't let the poor bugger do it alone, so I'm going to jump up here. Now, I have spent 1 key point, have I not? I believe I have 2 because I am level 2. And I will... I can actually use my dagger. It says martial arts, so I think that means I can use it as a monk weapon. Which means I can use my flurry of blows as the dagger rather than just my hands.
Okay.
I think. I'll leave that up to you, DM, because I'm not entirely sure.
It's entirely...
Oh, the
if you think it'll work, try it.
Well, on the D&D Beyond, my unarmed strike says melee attack martial arts, and the dagger says melee weapon martial arts. So, oh no, that's on ranged. So I'm not going to be using it as a ranged weapon anyway. Right. So, God, I don't want to chin this damn thing with my hands because I know it's going to burn. Right, so yeah, I will use my dagger first. Oh, there you go. That will be a 17.
Nice.
Yep, that hits.
I will concentrate on the one in front of Proximo first. And the damage is... Nice, 6 points of damage.
Not bad.
So that's the one in front of Proximo, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. It is dead.
Nice! Nice! I can hear it. See, I don't know what he was worried about.
Worried
Right.
about taking 18 damage in one hit.
Yeah.
So you've essentially smashed it down to the floor and you just pummel.
Now, I'm not sure I can use my dagger as a in my flurry of blows. After you take technically, you spend a key point to move on. Right, I will then. I've got my bonus action. Oh, I can make a normal unarmed strike anyway as a bonus action without spending anything. So yeah, I'm going to boot the other one.
Right, okay. Roll to hit.
I'm literally just going to do where I am, just jump in the air, double boot, drop kick on the damn thing.
Yeah.
Oh, bitch! Yeah, that's good. But it's a 14.
Oh, yeah, it hits.
For 6 points of damage.
Yep, that's now dead.
Nice!
Yeah.
My boot's singeing.
You kick it so hard it shatters into pieces. It
Oh,
explodes.
It oozes. Kersplat.
Is dead. So,
Are my boots burnt or singed or...
I don't. No, I don't think so.
Oh, thank God for that.
I think you kicked it so quickly that the acid didn't actually get a chance to grasp
Good,
on.
boss.
I'll need to double check on that though.
Yeah. And I'm going to double check on my dagger thing. I think that's my go over.
Yep. Okay, Thoven.
Is he gone again?
Thoven.
I've gone for a cigarette.
Thoven, if you can hear us.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you can hear us, wiggle the tree, wiggle the table.
Oh no, it's...
It's Thoven's go.
Are you still up, Tholen?
Yeah, I'm on 3 HP.
Maybe you should get to Thessalk and let him heal you.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan actually. I'm going to move all the way back here.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So, okra jelly. Ooh, wait, what is this there? Loop.
Yep.
And with that, it is going to attack like innit.
Yes.
Shite.
And it's going to go for Proximo.
Yay.
For that.
You rolled number 20. What has happened?
Okay.
This don't sound good.
Okay, I'm ready to reduce my health.
Okay. It was a nat 20
Oh,
shit.
Christ.
with a +4, so 24. So it definitely hits.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So first it was a 5 bludgeoning damage and 4 acid damage.
Christ, okay. Yep.
And then the second, because D20 doubles the attack, the result, is an additional 3.
Just the same.
I also, well, it's rolled as separately, so it's in total 9 bludgeoning, 7. Oh wait, yeah. So, what's that? That's 16 points of damage in total.
Okie dokie. I am on -7.
So that puts you to...
For death save.
God damn, do I have to do everything around here?
Apparently, yes. With those dice rolls. So, do I make a death save now? Or...
No, next round.
Okay, cool.
And that's just roll a d20.
Okie dokie. So yeah, I've put my health to -7, and now my health box has disappeared, and it's now saying
Death save.
failure, success, death
Yeah.
saves.
Yeah,
So
that's what-
if you roll above a 10, it's a
that's
success.
success.
Right.
If it's below a 10, it's a failure. If you get 3 successes, then it's you come back to life with 1 health point or 1 hit point.
Okay.
If you
So
fail,
it doesn't matter how far below 0 I went.
no, it's, once you're in death saves, then it'll be.
Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would just kind of hope that maybe you've got someone in your group that can heal.
Fingers crossed.
Thankfully we do. But...
Yeah.
Right, Mr. DM,
Yeah.
just for clarification,
Yeah.
my martial arts basically means any unarmed strikes or monk weapons, which are short swords and any simple melee weapons that don't have the two-handed or heavy property, are classed as monk weapons. for
Right.
me.
Okay.
So a dagger, I could use flurry of blows and all the
Yeah.
rest of it. Just for future reference.
Okay. When you do flurry of bros, I'm fully expecting you to do it as Ken from Fist of the North Star. Any less,
No.
any less, and you lose hit points.
More like what's he called? Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat. With the kicks. But no, remember, this guy's more not traditional. He will hit it with anything. He'll nut the damn thing if he thought he could get away with it.
Okay, so whose goes it now? Because the Ochre Jelly's taken. Now it's Thestuk's go.
Yeah, I think he. Where is it? I've got his character sheet up here.
Yeah, I've got it as well.
Spells. He has Cure Wounds or Healing Word. Now, if he does Healing Word, I believe that hits everybody. So many people he chooses.
A creature of your choice that you can see within range regains
Is
hit
it
points
just
equal to 1d4, and your spell
Is it-
casting ability modifier. So
I
that's a
thought
60-foot
it was-
radius.
Yeah, but I thought it was more than one creature.
No, that I think that's higher levels.
Let me just have a look. I've got my book here, so I can have a look.
Yeah, for high levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, the healing increases by 1d4. So it's,
Yeah, but I think it's up to a certain amount of people you choose. Because I have it on my other game. I mean, it's up to you, obviously, but and it's a bonus action as well. Yeah, a creature of your choice.
So what he could do
is cure wounds on Proximo, who's obviously already in death saves.
I was going to say
as an action, and then use Healing Word as a bonus action to heal the rogue.
I'd swap that around because cure wounds is a touch.
Yeah.
And healing word is a ranged heal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to take both of his first level slot. Oh, he's got 3.
Yeah, he's got 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't take any components either. It's just verbal for the healing word.
Yeah, voice and sort of spell weave type thing, I think. Okay. So, you happy to do that?
That'll be my spell word. Heal, you bastard!
Okay, so he'll do cure wounds on Voodoo.
Shut up! Sorry about that, bloody dogs.
So Voodoo regains 7 hit points.
7, you said, yeah?
Yeah. What did I stutter?
Do you speak with an accent?
Sorry, I was I've forgotten her name, but she was in Parks and Rec and Scott Pilgrim, and is always bleeping out, what did I fucking stutter?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that.
And Proximo regains 7 hit points.
Nice. Death saves for you, Proximo.
There we go. Cool. Yes, I am 1. 7, not 8. Dunk.
Nice.
Whew.
And Ewok is agreeing with us that these things are goddamn brutal.
Yep.
Yes, Ewok, they are.
Okay, Proximo.
Go get it, Proximo.
Okay. Yeah, I've just
Split the damn thing.
unload with my longsword. Am I able to attack more than once in any way?
No, it's just...
Oh, I've got an action surge. 1 additional action on your turn. So, yeah, I should use my action surge and attack twice.
Okay. So, roll to hit your first attack.
Koki. Nope, never mind. And that one...
So, first one failed. So, it just... Because you've obviously just come back from death, it swipes past. Unfortunately, just skins it. It doesn't do anything. Second does hit.
Yeah.
So roll for damage.
Not bad.
Proximo.
Oh no, that's him.
Yes.
As a bonus action, you can use your second wind, which will heal you 1d10 hit points. 1d10.
That sounds like a super good idea.
And that's every short rest. You can do it once every short rest.
Bonus action, second wind, regain 1d10 hit points. Yes,
Right,
I should
okay.
do that.
So what have
D10.
you've done? Are you using that in place of your?
No, that's a
Right, okay.
a bonus action.
The second
I
one
don't
is
think
bonus
my other
action.
thing was a bonus action. I
So
don't think it was.
So you did 10 points a day.
Yeah, action surges. You can take 1
Right.
additional action on your turn, and then yeah, second wind is a bonus action. So I just healed myself for 10.
I'll look after you, Proximo, see? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Next round of combat. So, Drayson.
Right, this fucker's having this time. I'm going to get my dagger because I've obviously got me torch in the other hand, and I'm going to unload on this son bitch. I'm going to use my normal attack, and then I'm going to spend my last key point to do Flurry of Blows, which gives me 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. So my normal action is the dagger. Ouch! With a 21 to hit.
Is that a natural 20 or is it with a plus?
No, I rolled a 16.
Damn.
And the damage is 6 points of damage. So then I'm going to use my last key point, and I'm going to torture
it. The first one was 6 points of damage.
Yep. Oh, sorry. Just ignore that. That was the I rolled the damage instead of to hit. Beg your pardon. So the hit, crap, is a 9. I don't think a 9 hits, does it?
Does actually.
Oh wow! Oh shit! Hey! Right. So damage is 7 points of damage off that one.
Not bad at all.
And my last hit. Oh shit! 22. Oh, god damn it! 17. Where's these natural 20s? God damn it!
I've got them.
So another 7 points of damage though.
Not bad.
So, yeah,
holy shit.
Holding the torch, I give it one with a dagger, and then I give it a right kick, spin around, and give it a left one.
Okay.
Now, fuck off! You slime, you bastard!
Okay, Thoven.
Yes.
I need to double check something because it's got a damage immunity to slashing.
Well, that would have taken the dagger damage down.
Yeah. Or would have still hit a different type. I need to read up on that.
If it's got damage reduction slashing, it should have a number next to it, which means you've got to. I think it means you've got to hit over that before it actually takes any damage of slashing weapons. Anything in the players? Let's have a look. There's usually something in the back in there. Who's got all the gods and stuff in the back? Gods. No. Nothing on there, so that's going to have to be. Well, actually, the barbarian has resistance, doesn't it? At later levels. So it should work the same way. Let's have a look. Barbarian. Where's his damage reduction? Or do they not get it anymore?
Let's just get the full back please. I think if it was vulnerable, then it was completely different damage. It doesn't matter because it's we're obviously past that point anyway. But
yeah, in my experience, but obviously I'm fairly new to 5th edition, so my main D&D was 3.5, and the resistance used to have a number next to it. It was usually either 5, 10, 15, 20, or immune, and means you had to do over that amount of damage with that type for it to even take 1 point of damage. If it was vulnerable, it takes double the amount of damage from that weapon or type.
okay, well I'll have to have a look. Let's have a.
I've still got an inspiration point. Ah. That allows you a reroll if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Right, okay, I think I get it. So, essentially, you take no damage from slashing attacks. At
At
all.
all.
Until. So,
Right.
my understanding is that. If it's below 10 hit points, that's when it starts getting affected by slashing damage. And that's when it splits into two different jellies. So, okay. So, when you attack, slashing damage is going to be.
Yeah. So look. Resistant or immune?
Immunity means no damage. Yeah.
Immunity means no damage.
So
yeah.
it is immune to lightning and slashing. Okay.
So it takes no damage from my dagger attack. What the other ones?
No, it's because you did piercing damage. Yeah.
Dagger piercing?
Roll 20. Roll 20. So
Oh.
piercing.
There you go. Oh, here you go, look. Damage resistance. Some creatures and objects are exceedingly difficult to hurt with certain types of damage. If a creature or an object is resistant to any type of damage, damage of that type is halved against it. So if it's resistant, it takes half damage from it. If it's immune, it takes none.
Right.
Sorted.
So, lucky enough, all the damage that's been done so far has basically been. Well, its reading has been more piercing. So, but going forward, if you're going to, if it comes back with slashing damage, then we'll discard that. Yeah.
Yeah. I've just checked my dagger is piercing damage.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's good for us to know. Right. So, whose go was it? That was. Right. So it's
Not
Thovan's
me.
go.
Okay, so they're immune to slashing damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, then, I am going. Where am I? I'm
Bear in mind,
here.
if you're throwing darts, it's going to
Yeah.
be a piercing as well. Or at least should be.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to throw a dart then.
Okay. Roll to hit.
And that's a 10 plus
Yeah, that
4.
hits. Yep, bastards.
Okay. And roll for damage. Six.
Does he get sneak attack damage?
No, because he's right in front of him.
Right.
Sneak
okay.
attack will generally work if it's out of point of view.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, Jelly is gonna go straight for Proximo.
Oh God! Oh, sorry, Proximo. I don't want that slimy shit anywhere near me.
So 19 to hit.
You there, Dan?
He's hiding behind the
Sorry,
shield.
I had my mic down. Yeah.
So 19 to hit.
Well,
19 to hit is
okay.
a hit, yep.
That's 14 bludgeoning damage and 2 acid damage.
I'm on 1 health.
he's still alive. He's still alive.
I am still
Yeah,
standing.
yeah.
And I do believe Thessuk has one left, one healing. Oh, who's dead?
I'm wondering, should I get him to move? What happens if he moves and sits on me?
I believe we get hurt. It would not be very nice. Is that your chair, Voodoo?
Probably.
I don't. Doesn't give any details about that.
I don't think these oozes, if again I'm thinking back to a different system, but I don't think the lower level ones could actually envelop people.
But it's
don't
quite
think
large.
so, but it could be. Yeah.
If it doesn't have like an ability that does that on its monster sheet, then I don't think it can do it.
Okay, it's moving. It is going to move. It is going to jump on the ceiling above you.
But saying that, DM, if you wanted it to move over to us, and it does acid damage, so it would probably just do that sort of acid
So I'm
damage.
kind of I'm thinking about that.
Well, I mean, you're the DM, so
that was my original plan. I'm going to do that. So if we do that,
just add the acid damage to us. Unless maybe we can get out of the way, or
see if you actually take any damage first. 6, 10. Yeah.
What's hit? Get out of here.
So okay, that's fine.
That's a miss on me as well.
Cool. So it's come up just to your feet.
Start jumping on
Okay.
Slimy.
Okay, what's Thesta gonna do?
Well, I would reckon.
Should point out as well that he only has one spell slot left.
That's what I'm thinking. Thorvin, how injured are you?
I'm currently sat at 10 hit points.
Right, well, Proximo's got 1. So maybe heal Proximo.
Yeah.
He is, after all, our tank. That's
So
my
what
point
can I
of view, anyway. I would say he would heal Proximo, but...
Yeah, no, I agree.
So that would be healing word, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so he still has his action. Yeah.
Oh, yes, because it's a bonus action, isn't
But
it?
obviously you can't really cast it, so...
Use Reduce Flame on the... as his normal action, because that's a cantrip. And then use Healing Word. No.
Okay. So rolling for Reduce Flame, which is an unnatural 20.
Nice! Burn that shit!
And 3 points of damage.
So is that double because it's
Unnatural 20. Feck off.
Oh, unnatural.
Okay, and Healing Word does 6 points of healing. Healing.
Nice. Okay. That's not really gonna. I think the minimum damage it can do is 6. I think. And I'm on 7 now.
Well, it might put you back down to 1.
Okay, so it is your go, Proxima.
Okay, I'm just gonna. I'll take a step back, and then I'll take a dodge action, so all its attacks have disadvantage against me.
Okay. You're not going to attack?
No. I've seen that slashing damage doesn't do anything to it, and I've only got a longsword, so. I've also got some hand axes.
Yeah, you'd have
those
to
are
drop your
slashing as
weapon,
well.
which is an action, and then... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just dodging now.
I'd crack it with a shield. Let's start putting some spikes on that shield. And just
Okay, Drayson, you go.
Yeah, I'm going to take a 5-foot step back. And I'm going to crack it. Obviously, I've got no key points left, so I'm just going to have my dagger attack, and my bonus action will be a normal unarmed strike. Oh, you slimy git. 17
Yeah, that
to
hits.
hit. And he takes 5 points of piercing damage from the dagger. And then I'm going to kick the damn thing. Get the fuck away from me.
Well,
For
that really
12.
doesn't matter because it's dead. So,
Yay!
as you go to kick, it's just... Well, actually, how do you want to do this? Let's
Oh,
how do you want to do this?
Yeah.
So, yeah, after the dagger just slices through it, I'm just literally going to give it a good old side kick. And just when it starts disintegrating, start shaking off my boot. You dirty twat. And then start scraping the rest of the slime off my boot with my dagger. Ugh. Ugh.
Cool. So, yep,
Dirty.
that Okra Jelly is now dead.
God for that.
And has left a nice little pool on the floor.
You sure that was from the Ochre Jelly and not us? Right, well, I suggest you guys rest for a bit.
I'm enacting the jelly's final moment.
You're not going to let that go now, are you, Dan? Now you know you can change
Yeah,
it.
I've got that image saved now, so anytime you finish anything off with a kick.
Yeah. Right, so that
Yep,
the combat's
we are
finished
out
now,
of
yeah?
rounds of combat.
Good.
Oh, Proximo collapses, slumps against the wall. Oh, I'm pretty badly hurt.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm fine. I'm dandy. I got a bit of sludge on my boot, right? And I believe Thessal's out of healing as well, so we're going to have to rest up anyway.
Yeah.
Well, what you
Shall
guys,
we just do a scout of this room,
I
just
will
to
go
double
in.
check everything?
I think I should go in and do it. I've got the light source, and I ain't taking any damage, so
I shall be behind you.
yeah. I'm going to go up to here and have a gander.
Okay, roll for investigation.
10. I cannot see my hand in front of my face.
I'll have a quick
Yeah, do you want to help?
as well. Ah, even worse. I've got a -1 to mine.
I'll tell you what, Drayson, roll with advantage because Proximo's going to help you. Not very well, but he's going to help with the additional light and.
It's slightly better.
Trying to figure out how assisting in investigation or that can work. Never mind.
Yeah, you can see that it's the altar in front was bloodied, and it's been used not recently, but it has been used for what you suspect has been sacrifices. Any decoration that was on the wall is faded. There's nothing that stand out. You notice that there are 4 pillars, one of which looks slightly damaged, but with possibly you think something looks a bit weird about it, but that's it. There are 2 doors.
doors.
Yeah. No, there's
Yeah. Yes.
yeah. Yeah.
Slight slip up.
Bad
Never mind.
description.
Okay.
I'm
I'll be paying particular attention to like the ceiling and the walls, trying to find like any holes that the users might have been able to come out of, that they would have entered the room through rather than the main doorway.
I'm going to ask our little stealthy, sneaky person if he would come forth and have a ganders, as he's probably got a better eye at finding things than we have.
So
Okay.
okay. Terry, roll for investigation.
Can I aid him with my crappy 11?
No, it's what we're going to do is if you're aiding someone, that means that they'll roll with advantage. Yeah.
That's what
So you don't have to do a roll.
8 plus 1.
Oh dear, never mind.
I got better than that.
Wait, is that with your advantage?
Yes.
What was your first roll?
Oh, sorry, I didn't roll
Yeah.
again.
Advantage is roll twice, take the best one.
Okay, investigation, rolling again. And
Nice.
20.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
That'll do, Chief.
Very good. That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
As you look around, you can see that in the corners of the room, look like they look like there are vents, where you think that they might have come from it. You feel that you might want to look at those a bit closer, and you notice that the pillar looks like there might have been something there or hidden. So, beyond that, that's about it, really. What do you want to do?
Was it my go?
Oh,
or
yeah,
is it
you're
still-
Yeah.
investigating.
We're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not in
no.
goes at the moment. Everybody's just doing whatever they
Yeah.
want to do.
I'm going to have a look at the
Okay.
the pillar.
Roll investigation.
Ten.
Yeah, you think that at some point there was something secret here, but you can't really seem to see that much to it. You think there's
Now that Thovin's pointed that out, can we have another
Yeah.
look at it?
you can roll for you can either help him or
Yeah, I will help him.
okay. So roll investigation again with advantage.
Both of
No,
us?
just you. Yeah.
Just me? Uh, 10.
Ah.
Is that
Shit.
with advantage?
No,
Yeah.
I need to roll again, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you suck
9.
balls, man.
The 10
Right,
would
you
have been better, so yeah, you
right.
take that.
With you enough searching, you can see that there's a door there. You're not entirely sure how to open it, but there's a door there. That it's slightly broken at the bottom, where there's been bits of stone come away from it. So
Is it a stone door or crap?
Can we get Thustic over here? He might know something about how stone secret doors work.
True, he is a dwarf.
I don't know if D&D dwarves have like
Yeah, they
stone
got,
sense or whatever it is.
they can see the history of the stone.
That sounds very useful. I've got no idea where that would be on his character sheet.
Stone sense, I think it is. It's been a while since I played a dwarf. It'll be underneath his features
Yeah,
and
stone
traits.
fun- It's called stone cunning. Whenever you make an intelligence history check related to the origin of stonework, you are considered a proficient in the history skill and add double your proficiency bonus to the check. Nice.
That sounds very, very handy.
Yeah. Here, look at this wall. Let's look have a butchers at this wall, will you?
Okay.
It's rock.
Dwarf speak. I. Oh, I'd walk 500 miles, I.
Oh, Jesus.
Uh,
We apologize to any fans.
okay, so you want him to use his. He's going to do a history check or an intelligence check.
Yeah, he gets
Yeah.
double history. He gets double his proficiency bonus.
Yeah, this way.
It's +4.
Nine.
Nine.
Say this.
No.
What does that do? Yeah. Okay.
Actually, we get the +4 to it, so it'd be a total of 13.
No, there's
Nice.
double your proficiency bonus, so +4, yeah. So okay,
Yeah.
so that's 13. Okay, so he can see that the door is outlined there, and he sort of turns to you and goes, there'd be a, I don't know how to speak Scottish, so I'm not going to even bother. I could always
worry.
try a bit of Sean Connery, but I don't think that works very well.
No.
Yeah.
Schudebeest. You'll have it.
He looks at. He comes close to the pillar. You can see the outline of the door that Thoven has highlighted, because Thoven at this point would have just dug away at the edges of it to find the outline, and yeah, he turns to you and just says, "There's this. This is supposed to be a secret door. Previously in other ancient dwarven halls, sometimes they would have hidden important artifacts or jewels or stuff of that nature behind it.
Ew.
Especially in
Jewels?
times of, if they needed to leave the hall quickly, they would have put stuff in there and run.
Can we try and get in?
I'm assuming our investigation checks were basically us trying to figure out like how it opens. So I don't think we're going to have much luck on that front.
No.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. There might be money and jewels in there. That's beer money.
We'll go and tell the architects about it.
I was just about to say, those architects are carrying hammers. I'll be right back.
Hang on. So there's a door. Yes. I can lock.
You need to find
door.
the door lock first. I've set the difficulty a little bit higher than your 11. So if you roll
Nice,
higher
yeah.
than 13,
Pretty reasonable.
maybe, and I'm being generous.
Well, what about these vents? Shall we have a look at these vents?
Have a look in them, I guess. We're probably not going to be able to see much. I think, unless there's something actually interesting stuffed up them, we're going to be wanting to take some of the rubble from out front and blocking them up as best we can.
I'll have a look at this bottom one. Please, Mr.
Do you have a
Jim?
light?
I'm carrying the torch.
You look in and you see, or you hear a little bloop,
Block it up. Block it up.
and what looks like something reflective within the tunnel. But that's as much as you can see at the moment.
Yeah, we're backing up away from that.
Yeah, Proximo runs back and gathers
How
up
much?
as much stone as he can carry.
We are airing that now. We ain't got zombies in here.
I'm trying to decide whether to bring him out. Doodah, doodah.
You, Mr.
Try to.
You evil, twisted son.
Okay, Proximo run back and grab his spear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you actually need to pick your spear up.
Yeah, it's pretty much where I'm standing now because I threw it at the ooze when it was about here-ish.
Drayson, roll for perception.
No.
Do as you're
Shit.
told.
It rolls for perception. Oh, it gets the hose again.
Oh, baby. Natural 20. That'll be a 22 perception. That's 2 of them I've had in this game. Now I'm going to roll nothing
Nice.
but ones. You watch.
The gloopy noise is definitely louder. I need you to look back to the grate. You can see a little bit of slime just coming through.
Right. How big is the grate? The actual opening?
It's definitely
Well, I was contemplating
it's
sticking
about,
the.
it's about 5 foot wide, 5 foot by 5 foot.
Yeah. I was going to say
But
put a torch through it, but
We might be able to make a fire inside the tunnel
well, it's
and
already
then
out now.
block up our end of it.
We'll have to get rid of this ooze first, but yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's actually pressing.
I should
out
say as
of
well,
the
the
vent
grate
at the
itself
moment.
is not like we would think of as a traditional lined grate, like a gutter grate. It's one that's just filled with lots of different holes. Yeah, but you can see that that jelly is now started to fall through it, and
Twat
is
it.
convoluting at the bottom of the on the floor.
Can we start
Okay.
pounding it while it's...
Yeah, just unload on it. Just unload on it. So now I have my spear, so I can actually do something.
Yeah, I'm going to go to town
Okay,
on that.
so you two get an attack of opportunity.
I like the sound of that. That will be a
Yeah,
10
hits.
for me. Oh, wow.
It's a 19, not quite a 20.
Oh, no, sorry, that was...
So 4 damage.
yeah,
and
4
12
damage
altogether.
from me.
And then, yeah.
And I will alert Thessuk and Thoven to a slight problem developing.
Okay, as you do that,
Yep.
the ooze is going to come out, and
Can I...
as it lands essentially on you,
Yeah.
Ruh-roh.
it's 18 to hit,
That would be a hit.
and 6 points of acid damage.
Ouch.
Shit.
Okay, and with that, I want you guys to roll for initiative.
No, I want to go home. I'm not playing no more.
13, nice and average.
17.
God damn. Fucking ooze. That will be an 18.
So 18
initiative
for
me.
you.
Ah, shit. I hate this going first crap. Keep hold of your spear this time, Proxima, and just
Okay,
keep whacking it.
who's
Yes,
Proxima? What's
sir.
yours? 13.
13.
Thestux, which I haven't rolled yet. Oh, I got too many damn windows open. Oh, jammy bugger. 16. Okay, Thoven. well
17.
Okay, how much damage did he... He's taken 12 already.
Not enough.
Okay, so it's now completely out of the vent. Drayson, what do you want to do?
First off is remove myself from this slimy son of a bitch, and then reinsert my dagger repeatedly, followed by Das Boot. So yeah, I'm going to take.
So what was that, dude? You broke up.
I said I'm going to give it
Right.
one with the dagger, with my free hand, and then I'm going to boot the living shit out of
Okay,
it
roll to
as a
hit.
bonus action. Because I have no more key points.
Oh,
That'll be a
that
9
hits.
to hit. Oh, nice. What are you disappointed for? That's good. I hit.
It depends on your point of view.
That's 4 points of damage
Okay.
from the dagger. And then, Das Boot. Oh, you son of a... That was rolling to be a natural 20 then, but it is only a 13.
Yeah, that hits. That's damage.
And the damage is... Oh, that's better. 6 points of boot damage.
That's a lot of boot.
That's a lot of leather in that here.
Cool. Okay, Thoven.
Start the damn thing.
I'm gonna move. Oh, I can't move there. 'Cause
No,
there's
you
a
can you
pillar
can
there.
move
So I'm gonna
diagonally.
move here, and I am going to. It's
Yeah.
in the corner, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run this way. I'm gonna jump along the wall and come down, driving my sword into the top of it.
Right. Okay. So how much movement have you got left from where you started?
Right. I was here, wasn't I?
Yeah.
So I was looking at the pillar.
5 to there. It's 25. So that's your maximum movement.
Yeah. Shit.
But you can from there do an athletics bounce off the wall. I'll let you do that. Rule of cool.
Actually, I got a better one. How tall are
They
the
go
pillars?
from floor to ceiling. Oh man,
Which is
I said 12 foot earlier on. I'm kind of thinking 20.
right. Okay. There goes that idea then.
Because realistically, they're going to be high ceilings, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Run to the wall, and sort of as I come down, I'm gonna drive my sword into it.
Okay. Roll for yeah. roll
So
for
athletics. Come on.
Right.
16.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's to do it. So they'll do it. So roll to hit.
Short sword. Oh,
No,
fuck
that
you.
hits.
That's
Yeah.
good enough. Yeah,
Oh, is it?
yeah. It's a 10-foot wide by 10-foot wide.
It's got a
Lob.
really low AC. It's kind of
It's
its
very
AC
easy
is
to
8.
hit.
Is 8. So
Okay.
Yep.
It's now damage, yeah? Four.
okay.
No, it's 8 total, mate, because you got a sneak attack on it.
Was it a sneak attack though?
Well, we are in combat with it, which
Yeah.
gives you a flank bonus. So you'll get your sneak attack.
Okay.
It wouldn't have added it if
No,
you
it
didn't get it.
it does it automatically. But it's
Alright.
down to essentially my discretion. So yeah, as you said, attention is currently focused on you guys, and he's just Naruto'd up the wall and down. That's right. Anime references for the win.
More of a
I
surprise
have
attack.
no idea about
What?
that. But go for it.
Oh
I've
man.
been too busy than anime.
The ninja run is essentially leaning forward with their arms behind their back. Yeah, so it's like,
Oh,
yeah.
God. I'm a Star Wars geek, right? Ask me
You're
anything.
telling me you don't know what Naruto is?
I don't. I honestly don't.
We can't be friends anymore. You don't
Yeah.
like bloody Marmite. You don't like black
Oh, you're lucky.
pudding.
From Marmite and Black Pudding, I haven't banned you from this. Okay, so no, I was referencing Voodoo. I hate Black Pudding and Marmite.
Yeah. So do I. What's worse than black pudding? White pudding.
Ach, even. Okay, so Thestox, go. What do you want him to do? Bear in mind he has no spell slots available.
Just get him to pyrotechnic
Okay,
that damn
so-
shit.
Yeah, just keep pumping
Just
out
gonna
fire.
cantrip his
Fine.
produce flame.
Yep. He's the only one of us who has not took damage because we're playing him properly instead of just making him rush head
I am
first
actually going to
and
roll that
knock
disadvantage because he doesn't actually have a straight point of view.
No, okay.
So he can move
Yeah.
behind me.
Okay,
Pretty
we'll
easily,
move him
couldn't he?
behind you.
Can
So he's.
Oh, okay. Can I move?
Yeah, we can only move our own down.
Yeah, otherwise you'll be causing trouble by just dropping them at random places on the map.
Me?
Okay, so yeah, he rolled a 12. That hits.
Burn that son bitch.
And rolled an 8.
Nice. It's the power of the DM.
Oh, man. Okay, Proximo, it's your go.
Go on,
Oh,
son.
give him a good old stabbing with me spear.
With your spear. A spear, yes.
With me spear.
Gonna run that sucker through.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
Ah, damn. Only 4 damage, I think.
6
Damn.
damage.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
6. Okay. Why is that? Oh, it must be my
You're not using your action surge?
No. I think it adds proficiency or
Right.
something to it as well, because it says 1d6 plus 5 on the sheet. And I've only got plus 3 strength and plus 2
Oh, no, yeah.
proficiency.
Yeah, you had a short rest yet,
Who's it
haven't
going to go for?
No.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So roll d6.
I'm not there anymore.
Right.
He's having too much fun with that background.
Okay. Drayson.
Shit.
17 to
There
hit.
you go on.
Jesus Christ.
I believe, I think
Okay,
it hits,
10
yes.
bludgeoning and 1 acid damage, please.
Ay, that puts me unconscious.
Oh.
So, yep, I'm on the deck.
Okay, so you're unconscious, and it's next round of combat. So roll a d20.
Can I just...
On D&D Beyond, you've got the dice on the bottom left of your screen, of the window. Click on that. Select a d20 and just click roll.
$11,
Yep.
so I believe that's a save.
Thoven? What do you want to do, dude?
You talking to me? Right, sorry. No, I'd not long had my
We're on to the
attack.
next
right?
round.
Okay.
The reason it's going slightly quicker is because Drayson is unconscious.
Right. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna still with my short sword, but I'm gonna grab the blade, the tip of the blade, and I'm gonna hit it with the pommel area, so blunt damage.
Um, um, um. Okay, go for it.
Thoven, your short sword does piercing damage anyway.
Does it?
Yeah, according to this,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Oh,
just
okay.
just
Yeah,
twat
just
normal.
just gonna twat it with the sword
Okay,
normally
roll
then.
ahead.
Go on, my son. Back in at it.
Nope, doesn't hit.
7. Fuck.
Oh, shit.
You kind of off a little bit off balance because of the way you landed on, and having to get up, and with and Proximo falling
You know
next
what
to you
happened?
because he's a wet cloth.
You're like park shit. You landed on a pebble right in the centre of your foot. That's what it is.
Okay, Thestok, what's he gonna do?
Throw more fire.
Yeah. Burn, baby, burn.
Again, I have too many damn windows open. So produce flame. Arse. 17 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Burn that song,
And
baby.
he's done 4 damage, which is enough to kill the to kill it.
Yes. Now get his ass over here and stabilise me.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Or does anybody have medicine?
I have healing potion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it last session from the lady.
Oh, of course you did. Yes, yes. But you're the tank, so you might need that. I just
Yeah,
need
we're
to
not in any
stabilise.
rush at the moment. Is there any? There was another vent to the north of the room, wasn't there?
Yeah, don't bother with that one yet.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't think we should go anywhere near it because I think the reason this one came out was because you stuck your torch near the opening and had a look-see. So it might be worth. Well, these things can squeeze through holes that small. I don't think like pushing a boulder up to it's going to do much good.
Well, what we could do is if somebody could stabilise me, we could retreat to the dwarfs, have a short rest where we could use our hit dice to heal up. Then we can investigate that last vent.
Okay. The doors here, when they close, are they like tightly closed? Is there noticeable gaps? Doors over here. Ding, ding.
Yeah, they close tight enough. It's still
Cool.
They're still quite solid considering that they are God knows how many years old, but they're dwarven made, and they're renowned for their workmanship, so they still last, and they're still holding.
Okay. Okay, so I think we should come out of the room, close these doors, and have a rest for a while.
Well, I can't move anywhere yet until I stabilise or somebody wakes
Oh, that's
me
what.
up.
How do you stabilize people?
You need to make a medicine check.
Medicine check.
And I believe Thesok has a +3 in medicine.
I have +0. I will assist him if that's the thing I can do.
Yeah, you can do so.
Gives him advantage on a roll.
Okay, so medicine.
Where's my book? Let me have a look at my book.
So first one was an 18, which would be fine, I think. Yeah, you're stabilised.
Right, okay, thank
Second
you.
one was 19, so yeah, you're stabilised. So you've kind of
Nice.
you're still unconscious, but you've got 1 hit point. 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to retreat back to the 2 archaeologists, yeah?
Yes,
Okay,
please.
so I'll
Yeah.
move this stuff back. Who's carrying Drayson?
Well, if I have one hit point, I can make a very
No, you're still unconscious.
steadily.
Aaron.
You're stabilised, but you're not conscious.
I'll fireman carry Drayson out of the here
By
into
the
the upper room.
ribs!
I think it'd be quite funny if you were saying, "No, I was dragging him out," and every time you dragged him out, his head bopped along over a stone. Bop, bop.
It's only that I don't want to felt it. There you go.
Okay. I'm going to move Thovin. I'm assuming you're coming back with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And after everybody's out, I shall shut these doors as thoroughly as
Okay.
I can.
So can
Maybe
we
even
have
like kick some pebbles at the bottom of it.
a short rest? Yeah,
Yeah, if you want.
I think it's only an hour
Um,
according to this.
so normally that only regains you a certain amount of, possibly one spell slot, I think.
1 hour of rest. Character can spend one or more hit dice at the end of a short rest, up to the character's maximum. For each hit dice spent this way, the player rolls the dice and has the correct modifier. Blah blah blah. But yeah, that's it. You don't. Some spellcasters will get their spells back, but I don't believe the druid does. I believe it's a long rest for him. But I am going to roll some hit dice because I'm all fucked up. So yes, short rest. Thank you. Monk hit dice. I will roll both of my dice, I think, to get my hit points back.
Yeah, the druid's got what's called natural recovery. Once per long rest, during a short rest, what? You can choose to expended spell slots to recover. So yeah, the druid during a short rest.
Right, I get 13 hit points back in total.
How does this regaining hit points thing work?
Basically, you click on short rest,
Short rest. Okay.
and it'll give you the option then to roll a hit dice or 2 hit dice or however many you've got. You can only do as many as it allows you, and then you will heal that many off the hit, and you add your con modifier to it as well.
Why would we ever roll less than the maximum it offers?
Well, you might not need to roll all. If you get to like 7th level, and you might not need to roll 7 hit dice to get all your hit points back.
I know, but is like if I roll 2 now, does that mean that I can't roll those 2 dice
That's what I
at
thought
another
it used
short
to,
rest?
does mean is that you can't roll all of them during the if you had another short rest. I'm guessing. I need to double check that the.
From what I've just read, however many hit dice you use now, you cannot roll again until after a long rest.
Long rest. Cool.
So-
Okay. Yeah, I'm willing to roll both
Okay.
now. That seems fine. Oh, I need to
Yeah.
press this.
So with that as
Oh,
well,
my-
the druid has regained all his spell slots.
I rolled 1.
Oh, you got it back. Nice.
Cool. Okay, I've got 14 back, so I'm back to full. Wow.
Yeah. I'm back to full now, but I've got no more hit dice left.
Cool. So as you walk back into the excavation area with the two dwarves, they both turn to you and kind of wondering, "Wow, that looks like that was quite a battle you had there."
Yes.
With a torch, stick it right under his nose.
You could say that. Yeah.
Are you all okay? Do you need anything?
Can you hear?
Unfortunately, not. We're just excavators. We don't have anything that could unfortunately help you. And now that you mention it, it kind of feels like a failure on our part. I think it's something we need to correct next time we go to see the lovely lady on top of the hill.
Yeah, maybe.
Were you successful in getting rid of the slimes?
Yeah. Funny you should mention that. There might be one left. We don't know.
Oh, okay. Do you know where?
Yeah. Are you going to take care of it?
We could certainly try, but I don't reckon our chances would be good, especially considering the look of the four of you.
I'll turn with look at Proxima with a roll the eyes and start heading.
Yeah, there are vents in the wall to the north and the south, and the oozes apparently got into the room through those. We killed the two oozes that were in there, and then when we inspected the south vent, another ooze squeezed out, and we had to kill that as well. So I think it might be a good idea to try and figure out a way to block these vents up as thoroughly as possible.
Okay, so they both come into the room with you. Still quite nervous about about being in next. Still uncertain about what's possibly still lying around.
Just stay there, and if something slimes, shoot it.
What's this guy's name? I can't remember. It's not Novus, was it? I can't remember his name. Where is it? Daslin. Daslin turns to you and says, in days of old, it was known that our dwarven ancestors had secret entrances to other parts of this complex, or to different parts of the complexes that they resided in. So it's entirely possible that something like that might lead to this. We've obviously not been in here long enough to investigate ourselves, but that might be something for you to consider, especially as the corridor that you came up, the room to our left as you walked in, that was considered a secret area. So
it's funny you should mention secret doors. This pillar over here, we have found what appears to be a secret door of some sort, but we have no way of figuring out how to actually open it. If you guys want to have a quick look at it?
It's, certainly. He'll walk over and have a look. There are runes on the pillar, and as he sort of runs his hands down, he takes a brush out of his packet and just swipes away some dust. It gets a bit of a cloth to wipe away some ooze, which kind of flakes off as well because it's dry, but flakes off, and sort of pokes at it and takes a little puts his stuff away, takes a little hammer and knocks out knocks out a small square which flakes away, and behind it is a key slot.
Nobody has a key.
You can see that the there's a key slot, but there was also a rusted away hinge, which is what was holding
Okay.
on the stone that he'd used. If it had worked properly, when he tapped at it, it would have opened up.
Okay. So, Thoven, do you want to have a look at this keyhole?
Certainly.
I was going to go up to an eye. See,
Okay,
that's
he
how a
was-
proper road does it.
You might want to check it for traps first, as much as you're able to.
Need to roll investigation,
yeah.
don't I?
Do you want to bring a character up as well?
And that's because we're probably going to need him if another ruse comes out. It's bloody.
Yeah, I'll bring Tess up.
Oh God, another ruse plops out. That'd be amazing.
Where it's over here in it, where that pillar was.
Okay.
Okay.
So roll investigation.
Investigation. 4.
You look inside. You can't see anything that looks resembling like a trap. But then the light in here is quite poor. So, do you want to proceed?
Seems clear to me, guys. One of you guys can go first.
A true rogue at his best.
Okay. What do you want to do, Ted? Yeah.
Me? I'll let one of them go first.
Well, we've got
But you're looking at a lock in the pillar that will hopefully open a secret door.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to lockpick then.
Roll sleight of hand.
Oh, for fuck's sake, 8.
Oh man.
No, actually,
Where's that?
sorry, no,
You
this
are
is
telling
me being. I'm incorrect. Roll thieves' tools. So, underneath your equipment, you should have thieves' tools. Just remembered, I play a rogue in my other D&D
Yep.
game.
Yeah, I've got
Okay,
thieves'
so
tools.
when you click on thieves' tools, you'll have a pop-up and it'll say to roll in D&D beyond 20. Okay, roll it.
Yeah. Roll formula selected. Strength.
Dexterity.
Oh, what? Dexterity.
You're
Select
proficient.
proficiency.
You should be proficient.
Yeah. Thieves' tool and roll.
Keep rolling. Excellent.
18.
So you can tell the lock is a bit rusty, but you're there. There was a trap, but as you're sort of there, you just nick away the little point of which it would have triggered, but you're proficient enough that you sort of carefully move it out of the way. And you can tell the lock is slightly seized, but you get in there and twist, and the door opens.
There you go.
Okay.
Proper road.
That's
So
the
what
way
do you
to do it.
do? What do you want to do?
Now, show you.
I step back and sort of motion one of them guys to go first.
Okay, Proxima will step over. Oh, standing on Thoven. Okay, so what is? Could you describe again? Sorry, the
So
actual
the
door
it's now unlocked.
that is in the
So
pit. Yeah.
it's a small door. It's about say 4 foot tall. It's about 1.5 foot wide because it's quite a large pillar. So yeah, but it's now slightly ajar because
Oh, okay. So it's started opening on one side. Okay. Okay, so I think everybody should move out of the way in front of it, and then I'll stand to one side and sort of grab the open side and pull it open like that. If you can see what my arm's doing.
and with that 5 large ochre jellies fall out.
No.
No,
I knew it.
So I've got 40 movement. I can outrun the light.
As you
I've
swing the
already
door
gone.
open, you see a pile of dwarf-sized skulls fall onto the floor.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
So, do you want to investigate further?
I guess so. Do the archaeologists have anything to say about dwarven skulls in a secret chamber?
No, that's the first time they've seen it.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, we do a investigation roll.
Okay.
I'll help him.
That's not me.
That gives you advantage, Dan.
Somebody else might want to. Well, actually, no. If the investigation itself is dangerous in any way, I guess Proxima will end up doing it. So I shall do that. An investigation roll with advantage. Okay, that's not too bad.
So the skulls have all tumbled out. You can see that there's one or two left at the bottom, but underneath them is a pile of dust. But what you can see there's something glinting underneath it, under the dust and the grime.
Okay. I'll ask Draven to bring the torch over and sort of hold it over one of my shoulders.
Yeah,
And,
I'll be keeping it away from his fine locks.
Yes, thank you very much.
So,
and I'll with my sword, I'll sort of nudge the skulls out of the way and try and sort of dislodge whatever's glinting amongst
what's
the dust.
revealed is a coffer, so it's a box which has got part of a corner sort of has been smashed. So you can drag that out, but what you can see, there's glinting of what look like gemstones underneath.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, mine.
Cha-ching!
Hours, maybe. Yeah, the archaeologists are obviously going to be pretty interested in this as well. Okay, I'll put my sword away, and I don't actually want to move the box now. Yeah, I think I want to move the box in a way where nobody's standing in an obvious place that a person would be standing when they want to move this box. So, if everybody wants to move away from the pillar again,
Gladly.
I'll grab me rope out of my backpack, and I'll tie a little noose at the end of it, put it over the box, and then I'll stand around the side here, and then sort of tug it around the corner of the open doorway.
It's not the time.
You're doing all this, but you look a bit closer at it because your investigation roll was high enough. It just looks like an ordinary box, but as you're pulling it, it sort of gets caught on one of the stones.
Lots of things do look very ordinary. Yeah, okay.
And as you pull, it gets caught on some of the stones because the debris around the base of the pillar. And as you yank it, it falls over, and 15 gems fall onto the floor. It is just a plain ordinary box.
Payday! Payday!
It might have been on a pressure plate.
No,
It might have been on a button that did something
nothing.
nasty. No,
just a plain ordinary box.
All that.
Nothing to see here until it bites you.
Well, I think we'll say to the archaeologists, that's our payment. Thank you very much.
You can have the box, but what's inside it is ours.
You can have the box. Yeah.
Okay. Just suppose you fancy leaving some for us? Because
Nope.
Archaeology
Not
doesn't
at
pay
this
very
point.
well.
Neither does doing shit like this,
Neither
mate.
does getting beaten up by oozes.
Oh, hang on. I've got a set of dice on me. Yes, dice set.
Well,
Okay.
I gamble the dwarfs for it. A bet. Or bet the
Well-
dwarfs for it.
I mean, we've already got them pretty much. the archaeologists themselves are
gamble with your
begging us
shit.
to give them some of them. I think we've already got the whole pot as it stands.
Gamble
Kind
with
of.
your share, not ours.
Yeah. Yeah, feel free to gamble yours.
But then again, they've got nothing in return, have they?
No.
Yeah. No worries then.
Oh my god, I was wondering how that was going to go.
Poor guys.
Right. Before we go any further, I'm going to examine
Which
this
one?
corner one again.
That one.
The top one.
Oh,
Just to make
God,
sure.
hold on. No, don't stick your torch up to it. Yeah, I think I've been trying to think of something that we could just jam in these holes that could withstand the pressure put up by an ochre ooze, like trying to push out of it. I don't think there's much we can really do.
No, that's why.
Like there's debris and stones and pebbles about and stuff, but just
What,
like jamming them in the holes with our thumbs and stuff.
what about the skulls?
The skulls are a bit too big. From what I understood, could you describe again like what the vents are?
The grills are essentially 5 foot by 5 foot, part of the wall. Instead of being what you would think of drain grates, which are the slotted ones, these are just made up of a series of holes. So, yeah.
Is that about the
Yeah,
size
they're
the
about so
holes
big.
are? Or about
Yeah.
they-ish big? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bigger than I thought they were.
But
Cool,
the ochre
okay,
jellies were able to separate essentially and just ooze their way through.
Yeah. What do you guys think we should do with it?
Well, if we check this out and another one comes out, we'll deal with it. And then that should be the danger of this place sorted. And we can leave the wannabes here and let them carry on their business.
Yeah, I think these gemstones that we've just acquired, claimed, that's probably more than enough payment for one extra ooze, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got payment. We dealt with a problem. This is their problem.
That is another point of view. Absolutely.
Well, I'm up to suggestions. I'm just trying to be the goody-goody two-shoes here, you know, monks.
Yeah.
But I don't take much persuading.
Thing is also, if we, well, no, we could block both of them. Do one. Yeah, I guess we could just try and coax it out if there is another one up there, and then just be ready to kill things.
I'll give it a flash with the torch, see if I can see it.
You can't see anything, but what if you, as you look through, you got streaks of light going through. But all you can see is that there's a small kind of corridor from where you are, and it just goes around. There's a corner to it, but you can't see beyond that, and you can't hear anything either.
Cool. Okay, that's ready.
It does go on like a little corridor.
Yeah.
I'm informing everybody. It goes off and turns off to the right. Maybe there might be something worthwhile going down there.
Maybe. I think it's yeah.
Oh, just
We'll
go on.
ask the archaeologists because they'll just have a general idea of how vents and ducts in ancient dwarven ruins tend to work. Do you have any idea, archaeologists, what we should expect up these tunnels?
So places that we've seen previously, which we haven't encountered yet, there used to be the priests' accommodation that should be around here, but we've not encountered them yet. So it's entirely possible that what you're looking at those corridors wise maybe extend out beyond the complex, because so far it feels very strange that we'd only be encountering the main halls, and what you see here as a sacrificial room is the best way I can put it. But we've not encountered any accommodations, which is strange for a place this large. And we know that.
So yeah, speaking of the sacrificial things going on, looking at this altar again, you said there were bloodstains on it, but they didn't look recent. So Have we got any idea of how not recent it is? Is it like hundreds
It
of
would
years
be
old,
hundreds.
or
Because of the
right?
excavations and the damage. I think they would have told you last time that it's been an excavation site. It's been abandoned for 2 or 3 centuries.
Okay, cool. Just thinking if somebody had broken in recently, like before-ish, and might have used the temple for some sort of nefarious ritual.
No, but you could tell because of the amount of blood and
so-
the scarring on the altar, it was well used.
Okay. So with these vents, I'm assuming that there's not like they're just holes in the wall. It's not like there's a section covering the vent that has hinges on it that we could open or something like that.
You can't see hinges, but it's not made of stonework. It's made of metal. So it's
okay.
it's the same as the other one. They are both metal grates.
Okay.
Try and pry one free.
Yeah, I can give that a go.
Should also
yeah, I'll
mention as well, there is a slightly smaller one here.
Okay.
And here.
This south one and this north one. Right. Okay. So
They're
how
half
big are
the
the
size.
smaller ones? So 2.5 by 2.5 feet.
Oh, better off trying the bigger ones then, aren't we?
Yeah. So Proximo will have a sort of exploratory tug
Pardon?
at the metal. He'll have an exploratory tug, sir. He'll
What are you
put his
doing
fingers through through a couple of holes and give it a bit of a tug to see how well attached it is.
I will aid him, but not in the tugging.
Who are you, bards?
Just in the exploratory part.
He can do the tugging
okay,
on his
roll
own.
for strength. Give me a strength roll.
Okie dokie. So that's not done anything. Not with advantage.
Nice.
18.
Okay. As you're both pulling, you can feel the stonework on one side is becoming loose, and you can feel a sort of vibration. But as you really pull at it, it's the grate swings out. So you lose your balance, and Drayson kind of gets a door slammed in his face.
Marvellous!
That's what it was there.
So, as a result, dust sort of comes into the room and sort of settles. Now, as you look at the door after Drayson pries himself from behind it, you'll see that there was a hinge that could have been a lock. Sorry, that you could have reached in and unclipped.
Beautiful.
But that's no longer the case anymore because you've kind of wrecked the ball.
Yeah.
Was it?
It's a pretty safe assumption there'll be those in the 3 other vents.
So now what you now see a corridor, and
can we put that on the
what
Roll20
I'm
map?
trying to do.
See, like, cool. Okay.
He's trying, Dan. He's trying.
So my first thought here is to ask Thestuk to have a look, but since Chris isn't here, I don't think that's a fair thing to do. Just in case he obviously wanders in there and gets glomped by something. So Proxima will go in with a torch, I guess.
I think
Have a look around
might be
once
best.
we can see what he actually looks like.
I think it might be best if either me or Thoban go in. We can be a bit more stealthier than you.
Yeah, that works well. You're not going to be super stealthy if you need a torch with you.
But it's, they can't see the light and they can't see anything. They can only sense stuff. So I'm guessing that's through tremor. And you're going to be pretty hefty in armour.
Yeah, that's a good point, yeah. So, yeah, Terry, I think Thoban would probably be the best person to have a look, if that's cool with you.
No.
Aha!
Okay. I didn't have high hopes.
Yeah, go on. I've got to have a look.
Cool.
Yeah, guess who just discovered dynamic lighting?
Right, what do I need to roll?
What are you doing?
Or they want me to go and have a look first.
You're going to try and
Okay,
stealth.
so
Yeah. Stealth roll. And obviously he's keeping
And,
his eyes and
yeah,
ears
roll
open.
for perception.
Oh, I thought I had to roll for
Nice.
stealth.
Stealth and perception at the same time, I
Okay.
guess.
So 22 on stealth.
Nice.
Perception
Oh, roll a 1. God damn it!
18.
Nice. He's very tight. Out of combat, he's fucking awesome.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I just realised. Sorry, awesome.
Be none of that going on. Thank you very much. I'm a married man. Okay, so you start proceeding into the corridor slowly and quietly. You can't see anything, and you can't hear the noises you've experienced previously, such as the ochre jelly gloop. In a far distance, you might hear a slight drip of water. But that's it. So far, the corridor is clear. So proceed to walk around.
Okay.
So yeah, if you move your token into the corridor section on the map, then you should be able to see like where the rest of it goes. There you go. Cool.
No, it's still blacked out
That's
for me,
because
so
you
I
haven't
can't
got a
see it.
torch.
Right,
Ah.
I'll go with. I
we
will
did
go
we did say that the person going would have a torch.
I have a 15 stealth, and my perception is only a 10 perception, but and then I will follow.
Follow him. Okay, follow him in.
I better lead it actually with having the torch.
Okay, Voodoo, what do you want to do?
I'll move
Okay.
down a bit
Where
further.
Drayson's ended up, all he sees is rubble. But judging by the size and distance from the way you came in, you know that this is where the other ochre jelly was located. And you can't see another one.
Okay.
But Drayson, what you did do is you walked past another vent.
Oh. What sort of size? Is it?
Same size as what you came in through.
Right. Well, first off, I will just make sure. Yeah, I'm guessing that's to the other vent in the corner.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I will try to pry the the gate open, but it's probably not going to go very well.
Well, if you Proximo's not there.
19 on strength.
Okay. Are you sure you want to do that?
Had the little latch thing.
Oh yeah.
Proximo telepathically
Well,
communicates.
it's a bit late now. I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drayson's
Okay.
excitement got the better
So
of him.
you-
And
Oh, Ben!
You tug on it. You essentially really pull it, and it starts coming loose.
yeah. See, fighters can't do everything. Have a peek down this corridor.
Okay. So that.
Oh crap! That's a 7 for perception.
Okay.
I will also not shout, but not whisper, but quietly towards Proximo, saying, "Come down. I found another vent."
Right. Okay. So you can, because you've also
Yep.
loosened it a bit, you still can see straight down those holes, and light will go slightly around, but yeah.
Yeah. I will, once the grate is off, I will
You haven't
venture
pulled the grate
back
off
down.
yet. It
Oh.
took 2 of you to break off the other one.
I'll open the latch this time.
Okay.
So
Roll for
I'm
investigation.
I'll assist if I'm actually there and able to.
Oh, fuck. That'll be a 6.
Roll with advantage,
Oh, advantage, yeah.
because you're both going to be feeling around.
Yeah.
Both tugging different. That's a 7.
Oh God! You can't find anything left else, but you kind of notice that when you've pulled on the door, part of it loosened at the bottom, but it was just still kind of stuck at the top. So you suspect that it might be at the top area. If only you
Yeah,
had a
that
rogue
makes
that
sense.
might be able to investigate better.
Speaking of it,
Owen, can you check the top right corner of this vent for us, please?
Mm-hmm.
And I shall help him by pointing at the corner.
That one.
What do I need?
Yeah.
Investigation, yeah?
Okay.
Nat 20.
I'm
Oh,
helping.
That was really helpful. So, yeah. Thoven puts his hands in. He reaches round, and the lock is slightly different to what you would have seen on the first one, but it's pretty much, just pull. Doesn't come out all the way, but then you wiggle and flick it up and put it back, and the door unlocks. And
We'll have Thestuk come over with us as well, actually, because he's still sat in the other room. Sorry, I was just thinking because we're all 3 of us are stood here.
yeah.
I just remembered that Thestuk wasn't with us.
Okay, so I will venture down. Yeah. I presume these are the doors.
they are.
And when I go too close, it blocks me
Okay,
out.
so are you opening said door?
No, I'm going to ask the rogue very nicely if he would check for traps and examine one of these
I should
doors.
also say as well that the corridor you're in, at the far end, looks like there was a continuation of the corridor, but the roof has fallen in slightly. Yeah, you can see that
Yeah.
your torchlight goes above it, so there is a gap, but a small one.
Right.
But it continues on. And when you speak, you can
Just
hear
got
a
one of
faint
those.
echo coming back from, in that sort of space.
Yeah.
I was going to say it has one of those Hero Quest rubble tokens on it.
I have a copy of Hero Quest. I still haven't played it.
Oh, God.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a very good game. I like it. Have you heard about the remake
Yeah.
they just did?
I was kind of tempted,
Yeah.
but I can't afford it. I'm tempted to 3D print the board though. Yeah.
Yeah. There's quite a prolific sort of Hero Quest fan community that have designed no end of extra doodads and whatsits that people can download
Yeah.
on Thingiverse and stuff like that.
I can't get over how much the board is now as well.
Doodad and what's it?
Doodads and
One of my friends
yes.
went to a charity shop, bought a copy of Hero Quest for £2, took it home, and discovered it also had 3 expansion packs in it. For
Oh my
£2.
Christ! Do you have any idea
They
if they
were
were complete? Jesus fuck!
It's like finding the Holy
It
Grail,
is.
isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, just a little bit.
The base hero quest itself is £150 on eBay.
Yeah.
You know, some parent has taken that to the charity shop because their kid's grown up and moved out to uni or something, and she's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, he doesn't need it anymore. It's worthless." And he's
It's
come
gonna be
home and cried.
a parent or a spouse, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Somebody's
Oh.
husband or wife
It's just about getting rid of Lego.
moved away.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just taking up space.
Yeah.
I want it out of the way.
you left it in the front room. I thought you didn't want it anymore.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Out.
So you're in the corridor. You can hear an echo from beyond that rubble.
Well, we're going to ask the rogue very nicely if you would be so kind as to check this door for traps.
For tax. For
Traps.
rats.
Traps, dear boy. It's a trap.
It's a trap. That's you, Thobin.
Yes, I know it's me. I was just putting my paintbrush away. So I need to roll investigation
So
again.
there
Yeah.
are 2 doors. Which one do you want to look at?
The one I'm
Okay.
stuck near.
The one that he stood near. Oh fuck! 2.
Yep, it's a door.
This is indeed a door.
Well, we don't know any better, do we? So I will try and open it.
Thoven's rolls for me aren't coming up on Roll20.
Yeah, mine. Neither for me either.
Have you seen him, Gareth?
I'm not, no. Ah, there it is. Just a delay.
Ah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just probably just slow.
Oh, did he have advantage?
No, that was for me earlier on.
Oh yeah, then
Yeah.
that 20. Yeah.
It's still a door.
Yeah, I will try and open it.
Okay. Open it. And the door opens.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, you walking in?
What the- I'll just stay in the doorway, but yeah,
Right,
I'll
okay.
stick me out.
So, right, an empty stone just out of the southwest wall. A stone wardrobe against the east wall holds the rotted remains of 2 suits of red leather armor, but are they ruined and worthless. And there is another door. Well, there's
In
another
here or
vent. Sorry,
behind me?
no, it's not a door.
No.
Honestly, honestly, Governor, it's not a door.
Right. You say there was a wardrobe in here as well, yeah? I will endeavour to look into it.
As I said, there are 2 suits of red leather armor. They are vestments worn by the priest of Abathor, but they're ruined. Pretty much worthless as I look at it. As you go to touch one of them, the leather just flakes away.
The archaeologists might
We
still
have
be
another gate.
interested in those.
Okay. Investigate it. Roll for investigation.
I'm asking Thoven to come and do it first.
Oh, bloody hell! Investigation. Why can't I click? There we go. 3.
Yep, it's a great.
Good.
It's a great.
I will endeavour to try and find the latch.
Roll for investigation.
Six. Proximo, this damn door's stuck again.
Okay. Yeah, I shall tiptoe over into the room, and can I make an
Yep.
investigation roll as well? Okay. Can't
Excellent.
That is
Okay,
14.
so you pretty much know where things are. You can reach in, and as you wiggle the grate, you can feel that at this time the door's at the top left, or the lock latch is at the top left. Roll sleight of hand to actually try and get it off.
Oh, cripes. Okay.
Unlock it. I don't mean get it off. That's completely something different.
I know.
Hey,
I
you
was
went
thinking
there.
Sleight of hand.
Hey, just because we're in a gutter, don't mean your brain has to think that.
Ah, not great.
6. Okay.
Oh.
You can feel the latch. It's a bit difficult, but you can slightly move it.
Okay.
Well,
I'll ask Thoven. He's got nice, thin,
Yeah.
roguey fingers. He might be able to have a better go of it than me.
but this time you can do it with advantage.
I can help him
It's
again.
there.
I can point the corner. I'm helping.
Right, what am
Sleight
I
of
doing?
You're unlatching a vent for us.
Eight.
Yeah, bugger it. It's close enough. It's just a latch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a latch, and it's a bit of a challenge, but he gets in there, and through magic of wiggly fingers, he's able to open it.
Defeated by a latch.
So the doors are locked. I'm assuming you're going to open it.
Weird.
Yes.
Okay.
You sounded just like Lurch then.
You rang.
No.
Okay. So,
Uh,
when you walk into here, you see 3 stone bed frames against the east wall. That's essentially it. There's nothing else in here. Again, but there is a smaller grate here.
I can see that doorway.
Yeah.
Is that what you're referring to? I'll whisper backwards to everybody what's in here and ask the rogues to come and check this door for traps.
Bloody hell.
Well, you've got to earn your money.
Alright, investigation again, yeah? Eight.
We jinxed him by saying all his good rolls wrapping out of combat.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, again, this time you can wiggly hand around and you find the latch. It seems to be quite an easy one, so you easily unlatch it. Because you're experienced enough to find it, so you can easily unlatch it.
Open it up.
So I've got my dog wanted to go out.
I thought that was a door opening.
Yeah.
We found new sound effects.
Okay. So you can now proceed in if you wish. No, don't you bark. Okay, so you're now in a small corridor, and as you come to look around, you can see a grate at the end of where you are, Jason. And as you approach it and peek through, you can see that you're looking into the main area, and you can see the two dwarves talking about different different images on the wall that have been faded away through time.
I'm going to, with my stealth roll that I rolled before, I'm going to pull the torch out of the way and I'm going to whisper through the grate. Well, watch.
What's that? That you notice as you don't watch them, they get really nervous and they just decide, okay, we're just gonna proceed. Did I hear something by the door? I'm just gonna go out there. So with that, then they proceed to you watch them run out.
I'm a bad man. Right, then we'll go to this other door that our dear boy Throven is going to check for us, hopefully.
Yes, please.
This one.
Hold on, roll 20 is loading for some reason.
Okay, so while we're waiting, there's no point doing investigation. He's done these enough. So the door opens.
No, it's chicken traps.
Sorry, I dropped something. Okay, so what opens up now is a room half buried in rubble. But you can, as you look inside, there is a skeleton of a dwarf that wearing ancient priest garb. But it looks like he was killed when the room collapsed.
I'll check his body over.
On his, you can see that his armor is quite rotted and damaged because of the fall. He's wearing a chain around his neck, which is also quite dusted and quite dull.
But it's still in one piece, though,
yep.
yeah? What is it, silver, gold?
It's, as you look closely at it, it looks like a dull silver. It's shaped like a small dagger.
Anyway, I'll take it. The architects will probably know what it is.
Okay. Beyond that, there's nothing else in here.
Anything else? Alright, okay. Right, well, I think the only other option we have is this hole up here. See if there's any way we can get through the top of that.
Okay. So, how do you want to get through?
Well, how big
It's
is the
not
gap?
big enough for someone to crawl through, but the rubble is still quite loose at the top top of it. So there is an air gap there. It's quite.
I will try and move in
Okay.
some of the rubble.
In which case, then roll for strength. Should we use strength?
Yeah,
Use. Yeah, just roll strength then.
that'll be a 4. Proximo! I shall back up slightly, just holding the light.
Okay.
It's a bit
So
heavy, that
the-
stuff. Oh,
How high up is the ceiling? In
It's
this
not that large.
corridor?
How tall are you? Right.
5 to 10.
So, being dwarves are about 4 foot, it's about 7-8 foot tall. So it feels it's tall for a dwarf, but for you it's kind of a bit claustrophobic. But yeah.
Okay. So if Drayson wants to sit on my shoulders, and with his torch sort of see whatever he can see through the gap at the top, because it's possible that this whole corridor is filled with rubble, and there's going to be no point in us trying to dig through it.
that's true.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you raise your lantern up. Okay.
Yep.
Right. Also need to move roll 20 forward. So who's got the lantern?
me.
Well,
Well,
you
it's
know,
a torch, not a lantern.
same thing. Okay, so
You're going to put the ruse out, aren't you?
there we go. So, okay, so what you can see through is, yeah, let's put it there. It's not. It's more of a thin line. You can see that it's an open space.
Nice.
There's definitely an open
You
space,
can see
boys.
that you can guess by the length that the rubble leads on for about 5 or 10 foot. Um, but it's doable with some cleaning.
Okay. Okay. So I'll start. Uh, I'll try and grab rocks from the top of the pile and pull them
Yeah.
towards me into the part of the corridor that we're stood in, and try and clear as much of a gap as I can for every member of the party to be able to crawl
Okay.
through.
Yeah,
Can I assist?
it'll be quite tough for both of you, but as he feeds out the rock, you can start distributing so it's a bit lower down.
Yep.
Right. I need to
Go.
just go sort it out for a sec, so I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
shall we take a
We
quick
don't-
break there for about 5-10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry
That sounds
guys,
good.
I need to go sort out a really noisy dog, and we'll be back in 5 minutes. So back at 22. Oh, actually no, I don't need to go out.
Yep.
Wifey's going downstairs.
Oh, well, I'll go
Okay.
for a quick whittle while somebody does some digging.
Okay, so we'll be right back in 5 minutes. Thank you. Alright, guys, thank you very much for waiting. Dog has done some destruction, so wife is not happy right now. So, we're just going to we'll continue on. We're waiting on Voodoo to come back, but until then, there's not. It's essentially just going to be they're digging their way through, which will takes roughly, should we say half an hour? That will take to. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds reasonable.
So you're digging away for half an hour, and as you throw it back, Thoven picks it up, takes it around the yard, just throwing his yeah.
Out of his trousers.
Shawshank Redemption reference there for those who don't know. Classic film, highly recommend. So, who's going to go into the room first?
I will.
Okay.
Seems Thoven.
So, Thoven enters the room.
Before I do, I is going to have a proper good go in there.
Right,
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Just in time.
Okay.
Yeah, just for you to go in.
All right. So, apparently, according to the adventure book, it normally would take 40 hours for you to get through this.
Oh, we've got a strong fighter though.
Okay. So as you enter, if it's not my dog, it's yours. So as you walk in, there's an alcove above the south walls. Where there is a ruined statue. So that'll be here, which you can't see at the moment. What you can see is to the north, there is a statue of a dwarf with horns, which is staring at a green gem in his hand.
Do not touch that.
That's all in this room.
Yeah, I'm going to touch the gem.
Oh god. Okay, Proximo's not there, so he can't physically restrain you. So.
I'm staying right here, ready to make a
so
dart
Thovin's
through
coming
that
in,
gap.
and he's going to the statue on the north. Yeah.
If I could figure out where I am.
Well, you've climbed. I'm saying that you've climbed through. If you're going for the statue, you've climbed through.
Okay.
And the statue is here. So did you want to grab it?
Yep.
He's like a friggin' magpie. If it shines, he wants it.
Do some proper Indiana Jones shit here.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, if you're taking it, all right. Yeah, dexterity saving throw. So roll for.
Oh, God.
Okay, so a DC of 15. What's your armor class? Right, you're fucked.
13.
So you take 22.
Jesus!
That's 4d10 piercing damage.
What, from just picking up the bloody gem?
What happens is that when you take
I'm
it,
assuming spikes
because
have
you
come out, or-
take it, the statue turns to dust and explodes.
Ooh.
What I should be doing actually is you need to roll a saving throw of dexterity. So if you roll dexterity on your saving throws to the left. So roll.
Yep. 16.
Oh, so you actually saved. That's fine.
Oh, cool.
Told ya, Indiana Jones.
Yeah, pure luck. That's what that was.
Yeah, the other one was based on your AC, so I did that incorrectly, but at the same time, is that as a sort of learning experience of don't be greedy.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
in the adventure, this is known as the Hall of Greed.
Oh, well, quite fitting, really.
And to be honest, if you looked around, there's nothing else in here.
No other greats or anything. Well, I think we've done the archaeologist's job for them.
Yeah. Is the gemstone still
The
intact?
gemstone is, yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Bonus. Payday!
Okay, so what do you want to do now?
Get the fuck out of here, that's what.
Shall we check this room for secret doors and stuff?
That's a good idea. I will make a perception or investigation, Mr.
Okay,
DM.
investigation.
That would be an 11.
But from what you can see, there aren't any grates. That what you've become accustomed to as being secret rooms. Nothing stands out as being any different.
Right. What about you, Mr. Rogue? Can you spot anything I can't?
Yep.
Investigation, yeah?
Yeah.
Same.
9.
There's nothing standing out. It just looks like it's a plain room.
Right. I think we ought to get.
It looked like it would have been a bit more ornate than the previous rooms due to the type of hall that I described it as, named it as. But without having the archaeologist with you, you can only just see the room. There's nothing else in there.
Oh, we'll start heading back to the archaeologists then.
Yeah.
So, in the interest of time, I will just
Yep.
drag your tokens all the way back.
Okay.
You go. Okay, you're going all the way back. There we go. All right. So commence chatting, or did you want to take a rest, or what do you want to do?
Well, talk and take a rest, can't we? Can we take a long rest?
If you want to.
That sounds like a good idea, I think.
Yeah. That gives everybody their abilities back, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, you come up, you talk to the two dwarves, so welcome back. And how was it? You've been gone for some time. Was there any more trouble?
Oh, we found no more trouble, but we did find a few more rooms and such
Really?
in the back. Yeah. Thought we saw a ghost as well.
A ghost?
Yeah. All we heard is something saying they're watching you. And scared
for
the hell
deception.
out of us. Oh Christ! I got a -1 on this. That would be a 4.
Draxon just Drace. What is it? You know what I mean.
Grace.
Duslin turns to you and goes, "There's no such thing as a ghost." He feels a bit more confident now, being back in the areas, and I've never encountered one. It was just a trick of the wind.
Trick of the wind, you say?
So he ignores you now. What rooms did you find? Can you tell me some more?
Well, there was a couple more corridors. There was a couple of collapsed rooms. We did find a priest, long dead, obviously.
How do you?
He did have this chain on him. I'll show him the chain.
Can I have a look? Right.
Yeah, just remember where it's
Okay.
from there.
So he'll take it off your hand. He'll just take his cloth out of his thing and just give it a quick rub. Get another brush out and brush it off and clean it a bit more. And it was like, wow. looks at there. It's now that it's clean. You can see that there are dwarvish runes on it, and Dazzlin translates as "Greed is good." And as he's cleaned it off now, he just turns to you, he goes, "This would have been for a priest. It's a holy symbol of Abathor." And he shows you, as you can see, that it's shaped like a dagger. It's got a jewel on the top. So this would have been given to the probably a very high up priest.
Well, we could only find his part of his body. The rest of it was buried. So there might have been other priests with him. We don't know. But...
If you don't mind, I'm going to keep this for the other school of scholarship that we have that are essentially funding very little towards this dig.
No, it's no good to me. I don't worship any god.
Thank you. Your generosity in this instance, after what you've done, this is more than generous of being accepting of that.
You don't get it free. You know, it's up to the other guys as well. I don't speak for
Really,
them.
I thought you were the leader.
No, I'm the guy who just runs in and gets his ass kicked.
What was the god's name
Abathor.
again? Sorry.
God of greed. Yeah,
Dwarven
god of greed.
isn't he? Does the name spike any flashbacks or memories for me, Mr. DM?
None that I'm aware of.
No.
Really should read the backstory. Really should
You
read the
really should,
backstory.
yeah.
No, not off the top of my head. Something might come back to you later on after I read your backstory. But until then,
Oh,
dry
dear.
throat, not COVID. Yeah, so have a look. Was there anything else? I thought we heard a big
No.
something exploded. Was
Yeah, we did find a room that was full of, well, we had to dig our way through, and there's some bloody big boulders, and that's what you heard as it was like, as we moved them.
okay, so what was this room?
It's just a room right at the end. It had a couple of statues in it, but that was it. Nothing that caught the eye.
Statues, you say? Could you just describe any of them?
Well, no, because they're in rubble.
I think we'll have to have a look.
Sovereign is hiding that fucking great gem.
No, I'm not.
He's got it in his mouth, like trying to draw it.
Are you actually saying this in character? Or
No,
that's where I would have had you roll for investigation and him deception. Or insight.
Yeah, I'm saying it in character.
Well, okay. Was there anything else that you found? Or
I don't think so. No more ruses. We just found there was a couple of rooms with some cupboards in, like stone cupboards, stone beds. But everything you touch pretty much turns to you know, ash. It's that
Okay.
warm.
it's good to know. Good to hear, to know that there's nothing else that we should be worried about.
Just careful of falling
Yes.
ceilings and such, because some of the tunnels have.
Thank you.
cracks.
I think we'd be pretty good with that. That's our job. With dwarves, we're also archaeologists. We're used to this. It's just the unexpected visitors that we've had that we've not been able to deal with. Feel free to take rest here.
Oh, we are.
Um,
Point out Thoven at the state. Oh no, he didn't get hit in the end, did he?
feel free to share some of our gruel. It's not brilliant, I'm afraid, because my brother's a really terrible cook, both in game and outside.
I agree with that.
I'll be more than happy to.
Three's even
Okay. Yeah. So, I'm assuming you'll probably want to be leaving here soon.
Yeah, we'll rest
Okay.
up and then we'll be heading back to
Then feel free to rest.
the village, town.
Yeah,
Taking a long
take
rest
a
then,
long
guys?
rest. And
Nice.
Was our job here to get the excavators to return to town? Or
Yeah,
were
well,
we
they
just
yeah.
warning them?
we signed
Yeah,
up
they've
letter,
got-
didn't they? Saying
they've got
Yeah.
a letter for you, which they've given.
Right, and they're not
No.
going to leave
No,
now that because after the long rest we can give them a tour of the stuff that we all went
Yeah.
through.
Yeah. And then head
But
home.
they still don't want to come back after
No.
they've had a look at everything.
There's still too much there,
Okay.
especially when they get to this the Hall of Greed. They want to explore the temple a bit more.
The hollow breed that is now the hollow breed.
So with that now, if you guys take a long rest, give yourselves an inspiration if you don't have one already, because you role played very well.
Yay.
Did a lot. And with that, I think we might leave it at that for this evening.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, we're heading back to town as soon as
Yeah.
we wait.
I think we're going to Gnomehaven next, aren't we?
Oh yeah, we was
Yeah.
going there on the way back, weren't we?
So that'll be next week, maybe.
So before you do a runner, Mr. DM, have you applied our gems and the big ass gem that Voodoo's currently holding on to for dear life?
I'm going to tell you how much they're worth. All right.
Right? Yep.
I don't know if you want to sell them and get coin back, or do you want to keep them as gems and just record them as that value instead? Or do you think it doesn't matter?
Doesn't really matter to me. I don't know
Okay.
about everybody else.
So
Yeah, just record them as
All right,
gold worth. I guess, would be
each
fine.
gemstone is worth 10 gold.
How many was it?
15 were in the column,
Nice, 150.
and Voodoo has 1. So
Is that the big ones anyway? 10
that's
as
the
well?
only value I've got.
Yeah.
How big was that one? It's just got a glowing green gem in his hands.
Right. Okay.
Are you sure the dam didn't explode with the statue?
No, it
Oh,
didn't.
actually, yeah. No, it
Oh,
turns
yeah.
to dust. Yeah, because
Right.
it explodes.
Oh.
So he doesn't actually have a.
Shit.
I should have read that better. Sorry.
She.
So yeah, share 150 between the 4 of you.
That's 37 gold and 5 silver each. Nice. Money, money, money.
Is it 37 gold?
Yeah, and 5 silver.
It's not bad at all.
Not at all. Okay.
Oh, I'm getting up there now. I've got 50 gold. I can afford a healing potion.
A singular healing potion. Okay. With that, I think we're going to call it a night.
Yeah.
Let me just change scenes. So I'll. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, we're going to leave that for this evening. Thank you very much for joining us, and we hope you enjoyed. We'll be back next week at 7:30ish. Yeah, So thank you very much. Feel free to follow three of us as streamers. So you've got TTC Craftworks, myself, Awesomely Nerdy, and you've got Voodoo81, who is also a streamer. You'll find us, you'll find us throughout the week on each other's streams, mainly TTC's because I'm too lazy to stream. But next week I'm off work next week, so I'm going to be in my workshop pretty much continuously, trying to get Christmas presents out of the way.
You say that.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to see who is on a D&D based Twitch channel and raid one of them. You've got Band of Badgers who are doing Tomb of Annihilation.
Badger, 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 badger.
Mushroom, mushroom.
Snake.
That's what memes are for people our age.
Yeah, it's true.
But guys, thank you very much. Any feedback is appreciated. Feel free to drop us a message. We are on Instagram and Twitch. I've yet to set up a Twitter. But yeah, thank you very much. And we'll see you next week. Tra.
Catch you later, guys.
See you guys.